We're live.
Are we live, do you think?
I think we're live.
All right, so we had a technical difficulty. We have a thing set up with Lady Wabish where if we do have a technical difficulty in our crazy office, that she takes over. So thank you for taking over, Lady Wabish. So our system has worked.
Yep.
In theory.
Yes.
It was like a Shinvasion, but a brief Wabish vasion. But we do want to take you back to the match. I have no idea how much of the action you all missed.
Let's rewind like 2-3 minutes.
Yeah.
Let's go with that.
Let's rewind
right.
We'll pick it back up.
We were about, where were we? Here seems pretty good.
I don't care. Hit the button.
I'm hitting the button. Boom. Hitting play.
All right. So one thing that we were talking about here as Lady Wabish graciously took over for us is the fact that there's very little footage of Invincible Armada available. The only footage that Unknown could find at all was actually a dev stream appearance where it was Nemesis versus 2 members of Invincible Armada. We see Wine going in once again and they're able to pick up a kill. He triggers Kaku and now pursues Redemption, who's forced to retreat once again. Wine with the K-10 picks up another kill. The Kaku is the only thing that is going to keep Medic alive. So the aggressiveness continues. One thing we're seeing from Invincible Armada that we're just not used to in North America is that the Sangho's rotations are so aggressive that they almost always fight as a 3-man unit. We're just not used to seeing that.
Most definitely. And the thing about North American teams is that they're not used to this aggressive play. The teams in North America, they play very aggressively, but they don't play aggressively at this point in the game.
Yes.
Like, we don't usually see teams going with 2 early tension bows. Like, Sangho has already picked up his first tension bow. It looks like Wine is probably going for one himself. So the 2 tension bows coming out super early game on 2 very, very aggressive heroes will potentially overwhelm Unknown. So
against a team that they know struggles early, they wanted to be hyper aggressive early. They wanted to pick a comp and item builds that complemented that, and also seeing, like the 5-minute infusion coming out of them as well. So they are doubling down on trying to press that advantage, trying to take the enemy side jungle farm and try to make an insurmountable lead off of match start.
Yeah, and with the early infusions, they are definitely going for the early game end, or just the early game, a huge advantage early game. Because if they fail to take a huge advantage, the infusions will wear off, they're going to lose a huge amount of power, and Unknown will be able to catch back up.
And we should mention here that in the World Invitational, the bans are global. So when you see the Fortress ban comes out, you saw the bans as the match began. That means neither team can play Fortress. So there's 2 heroes who are being eliminated every match. And one thing that'll be very important, we know that Sangho is considered the best Ringo player in East Asia. When we get to the second match, depending on the outcome of this, how will Unknown respond? This is best 2 out of 3. Will they switch up the bans to try to change the dynamic of the early game that we've seen here?
Yeah, it's really up to them. At this point, they're still not in too bad a spot. They might be down a few thousand gold, but you might notice that, okay, Invincible Armada, they do have tension bows, or looks like they're going to be dealing 2 tension bows, and they do have a single infusion on Sangho, and if Unknown realizes that, and they build some early armor, they might be able to negate a lot of the damage that's coming out from Invincible Armada.
Here comes Wine with Kaku, and Xretsu goes deep on Redemption. He Sonic Zooms to safety. Wine getting the worst of this. He gets hit with a wait for it, and is forced to back away, but is going to be able to survive. You see the team communication going on between Invincible Armada. Cream now is able to soak up some damage, but has to make sure he doesn't die in the process. Sangho going in deep. He gets Xretsu'd himself, and he's going to get stunned and will drop. So that's the first good moment we've seen out of Unknown so far this match.
Yep, Unknown down 2,000 gold right now, but they can itemize extremely cost efficiently if they build some light armors. Light armors will dramatically reduce the amount of damage that Team Invincible Armada is putting out, but right now, it looks like they might be getting caught out again.
Medic trying to get a little bit of extra farm, but he put himself in a dangerous position. You can see OGN with this amazing broadcast. They're able to pick basically any angle they want in the Halcyon Fold, and I'm told that only gets more sophisticated as the tournament went on.
And right here, you can see, okay, Wine, he's probably within 300 gold of his tension bow. I really want to see Invincible Armada push that power spike as soon as they get it.
All right. So now, Unknown, we know they're the comeback kids. We know that they tend to have a really strong late game, but can they even get enough gold to be in a competitive place come the late game? Once again now, here's Ruin. They're going to take at least this first enemy side jungle camp. And once again, here they are as 3, looking to pick another fight. They're not going to find anyone this time. But
okay, so right here, I think Unknown has actually gone with a bit of an item, kind of poor purchases. They have 2 tension bows of their own, which is okay, but Invincible Armada already beat them to that power spike, and right now it's up to Unknown to play for the long game.
Yes, that's a very good point. One other thing you're seeing out of Invincible Armada is every time they invade, they put down more scout traps, they gain more vision. So for anyone who's brand new joining us, Vainglory, the MOBA, perfected for touch. And it's for iOS and Android, 100% cross-platform. So as Invincible Armada, as they go into the enemy side jungle, they're putting more and more scout traps down, which are provide vision until someone walks over them and then they explode like landmines. But just continuing to kind of add vision so that they have kind of more control, and their ability to dictate fights just gets better and better.
Most definitely. And right here you can see Invincible Armada, they almost have another gold mine paying out for them. And as soon as that hits, they're going to be another 900 gold ahead, and that's going to make it extremely hard for Unknown to catch back up.
All right, as we go here, if you joined us late, we're going to have viewer games. The people are voting on who Zkens plays. The mods can put that link in the chat. We're going to have ice giveaways. We are going to have a reveal. It's a small reveal at the end of the stream, but I think it's going to be a crowd pleaser. I think people are going to really enjoy it. So stay tuned for that. We're going to just have fun, play some games, watch some games from the World Invitational Tournament. These games aired at 3:30 a.m. Pacific, which is why we're showing them again, because we figure most of you, did not see it live. I know I was wrecked the next day because I couldn't sleep. I had to stay up and watch it. But
I really wanted to watch it because I got back the night before from DreamHack, and I was like, I want to watch this match. I'm going to make it happen. And I stay up until wee hours in the morning. It was probably a mistake, but it's okay.
So tell me a little bit. So I guess in the North America meta, you don't see the laner rotating this aggressively as Sangho is, because you end up losing lane farm and you can fall behind the other laner. But so tell me why it's working for them.
Right now it's working for them because they're up against a Vox. And Vox cannot push the lane back quickly enough after Ringo has pushed it in. And especially since Ringo is a powerful laner against Vox, Ringo pushes him in every single time, and he will never lose like a one-on-one trade. So if Vox ever ventures out while Ringo is still around, he'll just get himself killed.
Okay, now you see the entire Unknown team just sticking around in lane. Will there be a confrontation? Cream triggering Stormguard. There's the Blast Tremor. That means they want to go in, looking for a target with Merciless Pursuit. He does connect on Wine. There's the Burst of Judgment that comes out, though, doing a lot of damage. K10 works as well. Cream will be the next to fall, and Medic just has to retreat to safety to not give up the ace. But the Twirling Silver, there's the Hellfire Brew. It's coming out, and the X-Red 2 before
doesn't even hit.
Wine steals the kill, but makes sure of it, you could say. And there you can see Unknown, the Frenchman, not having the match that they expected here. They are the European champions. Many were making the argument they were the best team in the world heading into this tournament, but this is certainly not the way they expected this first game to go.
Yeah, even then, they're not too far behind. They're 4.5 thousand down, but this is really where the itemization comes into play. And this is where I think the tension bows were a mistake, because if Unknown went for a bit later scaling items, such as Sorrow Blaze, Tyrant's Manacles, or something else, they definitely could have dragged us out to the point where they were stronger than Invincible Armada, because Invincible Armada invested so heavily into the early game.
All right, so understanding that they've made, the potentially bad calls that they've made so far, how would you pivot here? What would you do if you were, Cream trying to call the shots for Unknown at this juncture?
Right now, it's very difficult. They basically have to catch someone out, face checking a bush, or just try clearing vision as much as possible and taking their backline over and over and over in the jungle, or just staying out and farming as much as they can. Right now, they can freeze this lane and just try getting Medic a bit stronger. But if they continue to just take fights, they're just going to fall more and more behind.
All right, so for anyone who's joining us for the first time or who's not familiar with the game, give us the 2-second version on each of these heroes to provide a little context.
All right, Taka, Assassin, he jumps in on you. He has an invisibility box that he can activate, and he tries to juke around everyone. Does a lot of damage. Adagio, and fight's happening.
Here comes in an X-Retsu, gets all the way to Redemption in the back line. He's able to retreat backward. Cream, though, is caught in the middle, and he will fall, and this is another fight that does not go Unknown's way.
All right, Invincible Armada definitely pushing their advantages at this point in the game. Double tension bows coming out. I'm sure they have a ton of infusions too. And the turret is just going to drop one after another.
Definitely going to drop, so real quick, the rest of the heroes.
All right, Dajo heals you, makes you do more damage. Ringo, just shoot you a lot. Catherine has a stun, is pretty tanky. And there's another Taka on the red team also. And Redemption playing that Vox. Vox is another sniper that can dash around, has shorter range, but he can output a lot of damage.
All right, for those who aren't familiar with the skin system, you don't just go to the store and buy a skin and you're done with it. There are 3 tiers to every skin in Vainglory. So that first tier you can unlock with Ice, which is the paid currency, but then you can collect cards through playing matches or through boxes that are available in the market, and you collect those cards, you trade those cards in for skins, and Xretsu comes in on redemption. They've been able to get to him on the backline consistently, and once again Vox falls before he can contribute to the fight, and Unknown forced to just back away. Here comes a Hellfire Brew. He's probably going to make it to his Sanctuary in time. It connects, but he's there to heal just in the nick of time, but another nice moment there.
And this right here is exactly why Animization is so important. They bought no light armors. They saw exactly what Invincible Armada was going for. They saw their retention bows. They saw a huge amount of weapon power coming out of Invincible Armada. And what did they do? They bought more damage instead of some defense.
I saw some people mentioning in the chat that when they cut to the players, that they're on the devices using different fingers or different styles than they would expect. You know, here we do pretty much exclusively play with the index finger on each hand, and you can kind of kite and juke even faster than using a mouse. But what we found through this tournament is that people play in a lot of different ways. Yeah. Besides some of the players, like the Fusion players who prefer to play on phones and play with their thumbs, there are people who play one-handed. The left-handed players play differently. It's interesting that there are different techniques that are used for these different devices on a touchscreen game.
Oh yeah, it really just comes down to what you feel most comfortable with. And if you're more comfortable playing with one hand, go for it. If you're more comfortable playing, you know, lying down on your bed, go for it.
It seems crazy to me. It seems absolutely crazy to me to not utilize both hands that way. But then again, these players are vainglorious. These are the best players in the world. I am nowhere near that. So maybe they know something that I don't.
Maybe they do. Maybe they do. And right here, you can see Invincible Armada has accrued pretty much a massive insurmountable gold lead.
Once again, the Xretsu, this time in on Cream, followed by the Achilles shot. He's not going to be able to get out of range, and he drops.
Yeah, Invincible Armada, they're up about 9,000 gold already, and at this point, I would say it's pretty much over. I don't think Unknown itemized properly. I don't think they were able to play against Invincible Armada's early aggression as well as they would like to, and let's hope they do better in the next game.
Okay, you never say it's over, but I guess it's really over if you're saying it's over. One more Verse of Judgment, that gets reflex block. Medic will fall to an Xretsu. Redemption now just doesn't want to give up another kill for no particular reason, and that will do it. The Vein Crystal explodes. The first match goes to Invincible Armada. You can see they're very happy with that result. The thumbs up among Sangho.
Hey, it's triple thumbs up.
Yeah, Wine and Ruin with the thumbs up. They are very happy with that result, and I have to say, maybe I'm biased because I mostly see North American and European play, but that match was shocking for me.
Indeed. I was definitely expecting Unknown to do at least, you know, have a better showing in this first match, but who knows, maybe they'll do better the next one.
All right, so we're going to pause it there. We are going to do Ice, and we are going to do a viewer game, and then we're going to come back for the second match in the best of 3. We do have a reveal later on. Hello, if you joined us late. I am Playoff Beard. This is former Mobile Pro Zekent, so listen to what he says. Don't listen to what I say.
No, you should listen to what he says, too.
And we're going to do some Ice, and oh, he's got to play, so mods, put that link in the chat.
Is it going to be Scarf? Please let it be Scarf. I want to play Scarf.
We have to see, who do you have to play in this game? I hope people are voting for Saw, because I want to see you bust out that Crystal Saw. He's saying this Crystal Saw is really good. You know, we have to see.
Ye of little faith. All right, I'm going to be inviting all sorts of players, so if you want to play at ZKNT, all caps, I'm going to be just inviting people randomly from my friends list, so let's see.
Wow, this is surprising. We're going to give it another minute. So right now, Krull is in the lead.
What?
But Scarf is second.
Come on!
Scarf is 9 votes down. If you want to see, he's very excited about the Scarf. I think the 1.7 Scarf is going to be much more exciting than what he's going to be able to do today.
I think so.
But if you want to see the Scarf, put in your votes. You have another minute before he has to pick a hero. This is Vainglory. We're playing on a touchscreen.
This is true.
We play on iPads and iPhones. And
all sorts of things.
And carrier pigeons and all sorts of mobile devices. Oh, they're just typing in Ice because they just want Ice.
Oh, well, you should give them some Ice then.
All right, we'll give them some Ice. I was going to do a keyword, but everyone is so aggressive just typing in Ice that we'll just let it stand. All right, so you have to be a follower of the channel. Make sure you are following the channel. And then type Ice into chat for your chance to win. So
you sound very robotic.
Type You must win with the ice.
Beep, boop, beep.
At least I'm not like Wolfans where his thing goes.
It actually goes robotic.
Yeah. All right. All right. For anyone who's like seeing this on the Twitch, somewhere on the Twitch, like on the internets, on the interwebs. If you are watching us on the interwebs and you don't know what ice is, then that's the paid currency for the game. So the people who are playing the game are very excited to win paid currency, and you should enter too. Follow the channel, enter too, because then you might win some ice, and then if you download the free game, you will be able to get more stuff.
This is true. And I have a match ready, so why don't you have some ice? I'm going to accept more friend requests, and then we'll kick this off in just a moment.
All right, let's...
I'm making so many friends right now.
I almost want to give ice to the person who spammed frozen water 1,000 times.
Frozen water!
All right. All right, first winner of 500 ice
is it
Epic
me?
Turtle Times.
That's a nice name.
Wins.
I do like turtles.
Ice. So the way this works, we are going to send you a message to your Twitch channel, and you are going to have to send us back your player name. Otherwise, Nivmet gets your ice.
Ooh, and no one wants that to happen.
Need player name. I think everyone knows at this point, but Nivmet, he even has a command in chat. You can do exclamation
Wait, why am I supposed to play? Why am I supposed to play? I forgot.
Oh, hold on.
I'm going into game.
Oh, the scarf. You were able to do it.
I'm playing
Scarf surpassed Crawl. He's got the most votes now, 15% of the votes. So
nothing happened.
Nothing happened there.
Don't mind me.
We'll continue to do this, but Nivmet, who's everywhere all the time in all the streams, he has joined our team as a content editor. I actually scooped him up. He's a content editor on my team, helping me with the newsfeed, helping me make sure that more streamers can be featured more of the time in game, which is one of the things that we love to do, is feature our streamers in game and drive a lot of traffic to their Twitch channels.
Party. My bad.
That doesn't matter to me. I'm just giving away ice.
I'm sorry to everyone who I invited previously because it seems to have disappeared. My bad. I hit the wrong button.
You are super evil. So
I am super evil.
The next winner, Flory963, wins 500 ice, which is probably fun for you and not the other people. So you're greedy and rude. All right, I'm going to send you a message now. Need player name.
I'm sorry to everyone who was in that previous game.
You owe them a game.
I will owe you a game. I promise I will get you a game another time.
And you owe them a game. All right, last winner for this round. We're going to do 3 winners for every round, and we're going to have a lot of games. We're going to do ice after the World Invitational matches.
Oh, yeah.
We are going to do lots of viewer games, and we will have a reveal later. Next winner, Blazin' Luke. He's just blazing.
Just blazing?
Luke. Blazin' Luke wins 500 ice. Let me find a... Zeke has something blazing, I bet, an emote that I could use.
Hello.
He probably does. Hello.
There, blazing.
You have a gift?
Wait, what is this?
He has a gift. She has a gift.
No, what is it?
I brought it all the way from Korea.
I'm jealous.
I got a uni.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I interrupted you. What were you saying?
I said this is the player's jersey. Players wearing.
Hey, you're not a player.
The Vainglory World Invitational.
I'm a sub. I ride the bench.
I brought it from Korea for you.
Nice.
Yeah. So
thank you
go.
so much.
You're welcome.
And thank
I
you
want
to
one.
all the players and the teams. This is about as close as I will ever get to playing in the World Invitational with my simply amazing gold ranking that when I dropped out of POA. So I can ride the bench. I can be like a water boy at the end of the bench. I can hand them cups of Gatorade as they compete in the real games, but at least I'll have an official jersey to do it in.
This is true. This is true.
Thank you very much to everyone who got me that. Blazing Luke, congratulations.
All right, here's some gameplay. We're going to kick this off in just a moment. I'm playing Infinity Scarf 1. Should be good. We got support, Fortress, and Attack on my team versus a Vox, a Cruel, and a Fortress. So this should be good. This should be good.
Hold on, man. So Nivmet and I, neither of us get to play with you?
Nope.
Damn, dude.
Next game.
You just kicked it off by yourself? I was like, hey, Nivmet, you should be in the room, and when we do the viewer game, you should totally play. And you're just like, nah.
I was not informed of this decision. Thank you very much. You should have warned me about this.
All right, so this is not going to be Invincible Armada level, but...
Hey. Well, I believe in my teammates.
No, I was going to say because of your teammates. For those of you who don't recognize this very famous, very fashionable and
not a thing?
handsome individual, this is Zeken from Team Curse.
Hello.
Of League fame.
Or not from. Formerly from.
Yes, I mean, from back in the day. But he's played on the professional level. So he's the only professional in this game, I am sure. What skill tier did you draw from?
Not bad. No, it's like hotness and simply amazing.
All right. So,
Getting there.
Above average players here. You didn't even let me do a spectator cam.
I'm sorry.
So now we just have to watch
They
you
just have to watch
farm
me,
the whole time.
They have to watch me flail.
This is like the most selfish I've ever seen you on the stream. This is a different you today. You're totally like, they're gonna lose, which you never ever say. You're always the eternal optimist, and then you don't let us play. And
I'm only being truthful.
And you don't let us spectate, so we can't even see the other players in the game. That's fine. I see how it is. I see how it is.
All right, I'm beating up this Vox. He's taking a lot of damage. Things are going pretty well for this Scarf. Scarf is awesome. Oh no, I'm gonna miss the last hit.
Don't miss a last hit. Missing last hits is
Vox is
suboptimal
on
for you.
fire.
For anyone who's brand new, this little baby dragon is a mage in the game, has some very interesting
Vox
mechanics.
is on fire.
And fuego. So, the deal with Scarf is once he lights a target on fire, he can, every time he basic attacks that target, he fans the flames hotter and brighter, doing more and more damage. So sometimes you see attack speed on him. Now he's, with the recent changes, we see a lot of all blue. We see a lot of, ability, damage being put on him. So we'll see how Zekant chooses to build him. In 1.7, he's been going very clockwork heavy, but I don't know if, I shouldn't say in 1.7. In our internal playtest that are preparing for 1.7, Scarf has some changes, and those changes are amazing.
I think I've hit every single one of my Spitfires so far.
But I don't know if you can do it here.
I think I can. I think it still works.
Titanium Prime, this is a private match, I believe. This is
definitely a private match.
We have requests for you to beatbox, which would probably be difficult for you to do without last hitting, or without missing a last hit.
I need to help my teammates out.
That was just,
I missed.
techno.
Whatever. I can only do so much when I'm in the middle of a match.
Dang, your team is going very deep. This is not going to work out for Piester.
Nutella Bra.
Nutella
Bra is going to go down.
I know Nutella Bra.
Maybe. Nutella Bra, why aren't you dead?
Nutella decided not to die.
That's disappointing. You should have died for me.
This is not Invincible Armada Unknown Game 2. This is a fun viewer game for fun.
Which is fun.
For fun. And we're going to do ice after this, and we're going to do a reveal at the end of the broadcast. A very small reveal, but a fun reveal. Another Spitfire comes out, hits the Vox again. You're just forcing him to retreat under tower.
I don't think I've missed a single one. I think things are going pretty well right now.
Hashtag humble brag.
Humble brag. So
All
humble.
Right. So what are you going to buy? What's your plan here?
I'm going to buy 3 crystal bits and some boots. Because that's the right thing to do.
Well, you see that a lot, especially in Vainglorious tier. You see like the triple weapon blade or the triple crystal bit out of match start. Why do you do it?
There's much more cost effective. Tier 1 items are more cost effective than Tier 2 and Tier 3 in general. So buying the early Tier 1 items is actually really, really good.
There you go. He's continuing to farm. His laning enemy is AFK right now.
Oh, no, he's fighting my teammates right now.
That's because why didn't you ping question mark? Why didn't
I
you
should
tell
have
them?
pinged more question marks.
Why didn't you tell them that he was?
Look, my teammates got the kills. It's all
Why
good.
didn't you tell them he was Mia from lane? Nutella.
Oh, I missed the Spitfire.
How did he miss?
No!
Point range. You're still kiting him.
He was right in front of me.
He's still gonna die anyway.
It was all planned. I just wanted the slow.
A little bit of embarrassment there, but it worked out. That goop pool, it will slow people so long as it's not on fire.
This is true.
So in the end, maybe not so bad. All right, it is Zekant on Scarf.
Oh, hello.
With a tier 1 skin. This guy whose name I don't even know, Punkosaurus Rex, went in with a Sonic Zoom, did some damage, and then ran away because he's playing against Zekant.
Mwahaha.
Zekant didn't want to play with us, so we're going to just watch here.
I didn't realize you wanted to play. You can play next game.
Watch and envy, isn't it?
I'll spectate next game, actually. I'll shoutcast for you guys to make up for it.
I don't know about that. You're kind of my ringer, dude.
Hey, you got Nivmet now.
Dude, I'm on a horrible losing streak on stream.
Nivmet's gotcha.
Horrible losing streak on stream. All right.
It's pretty heavy. We might need both of us.
Zekant doing his thing in lane. Meanwhile, we can't even see this nasty Taka Fortress combo because we're not in spectator mode.
I'm sorry.
You should be sorry.
I'm sorry. Oh, we're seeing the nasty Fortress combo.
Ganking is happening. Can you go to scoreboard even for me?
I will.
Will you
let me walk out first.
At least do this much?
Let me start walking out first.
All right, fine.
All right. Gonna start walking out.
Let me do my
And
job.
now you can do the scoreboard. Look at that weapon.
All right,
That's a
so
lot of attack speed.
a Krull, a Fortress, and a Vox versus that Taka Fortress combo that's very nasty, and a Scarf. So what can a Fortress and Krull do?
Fortress and Cruel can jump on me and kill me very quickly. So Fortress, his first ability is he can mark an enemy target and all allies will move faster towards that enemy
I
target.
didn't mean what could Krull do. I mean, what could a Krull and a Fortress do?
Oh, they can just kill
Together.
me. Stun me, destroy me, do lots of
Mr.
things.
Duck, say it ain't so. He survives.
He's fine. My teammates are having a rough time. I should probably help him out a little bit more. So this is not the super high tier play Invincible Armada versus Unknown match. This is
Mr. Duck
Zekin
tier.
playing with this is like Zekin not bad tier.
This is Tyrannosaur. What was it? Something like Tyrannosaurus Rex versus Mr. Duck. Ducks and dinosaurs.
You don't mess with ducks and dinosaurs. You only mess with one or the other.
There, it's Punkosaurus Rex or Funkosaurus Rex.
Dear.
He gets hit with a wait for it. He puts on the resonance. There, he's guiding and doing things.
That
and
was
Zekin will
rude.
die. You're 1 and 2.
This is what happens when you make me talk so much. I need to focus on the game. I'm
All
letting
right.
my teammates down.
Dude, if that's the excuse, let's prove it out,
That's my
man.
excuse.
Because I just think your problem is that you're used to the changes for 1.7.
Maybe.
Because you're 1 and 2, dude. You're not
It's
representing.
okay. It's okay.
All right,
I'm giving them a handicap.
So Zekin wants to be silent and try hard in this private match. So I'm gonna ask Nibmet. Nibmet, come on camera, dude. Come and join me, and we are gonna call this match together so Zekin can silently carry.
Yep.
I expect like a 23-3 performance if you're gonna be
Done.
silent for this match.
Done.
Or
It'll
you
happen.
stand behind. Oh, there, you're kind of on camera. Make sure you're on camera.
I'm pretty much there.
Come snuggle. Okay.
Oh, they're friends.
So, tell us your observations about life and Vainglory.
The universe and everything.
The entire universe is. I won the lottery. I don't know what.
42.
Great. I've been on cloud 9 for the past couple days / week since this has occurred, and I'm finally happy to. Hey, dreams come true, I guess.
What is going on right here?
All right, so they are in the enemy side try. A Spitfire goes out, and X-Retsu as well. Funkosaurus taking a lot of damage, but kiting effectively here. Somehow he's still alive, and Zekin is the one taking the bleed damage off of Fortress. There is the lunge. That is one of those 3 abilities that has a rhymey name.
Get him.
And now they turn on
him.
Nutilla, I can
Avenge
pronounce
me,
Taka's name's a
yes.
K10. And
All
he
right.
falls.
Oh man.
The Samet is the latest. Oh,
Oh,
yeah, he
get
got
on him.
Spectral
Get
Smite.
on him.
Getting
He
the
got
life
him.
back from the
Woo.
Spectral Smite, but he did go down.
That's my teammate there.
What is your analysis from that team fight since Zekant needs to be silent and try hard?
From what it looked like, he jumped on him directly. He probably should have went around the edges a little bit more instead of pushed more directly in. But maybe fanned a little bit more flames. But otherwise, he got jumped on. He's got the targeted name. So
This is true.
it's.
Yeah, as Reedy Bow properly points out, he now has to kill 22 times and not die.
All right, that's easy.
That's you can absolutely. I mean, I've seen Zekant do it in internal games. Whether he can do it with 1.6 Scarf, we'll see.
He's done it to
I'll
me.
do my best.
All right, he's farming. It's exciting.
Farming.
He's in a cool skin. I like the translucence on the skin. It's one of my favorites.
Safe now and just do a lot of damage, right?
You tell me, man.
I got this.
Once that power spike hits, like
Oh,
Scarf's
God.
overdrive on his A
Oh,
skill
oh.
is just.
Oh, the
Yeah.
Hellraiser! The Hellraiser guitar in this skin comes out and goes wide, a swing and a miss.
Haha.
As
So
Zekan
we got
is
the gold
fine.
mine because I was keeping the enemy team busy. Totally. Let's go with
It's
that.
entirely your doing.
Thank you.
Somehow, I think it might have to do with Mr.
Some
Duck.
awesome teammates.
So I do like what Zekin is doing. He's allocating all his skills to his first, all his points to his first 2 skills. So what that will do is means he's gonna hit his highest power spike at level 10, which means he's gonna get there first. And because he's also the laner, he's got solo experience. So he should be like once he hits 10, it's gonna be like
Whoa.
we're gonna see a huge increase in damage.
All right, we have a fight here. Attack of the Pack came out now. So that was a good point out of Nivmet. For anyone who's kind of new to the game, you do have 3 abilities plus a heroic perk, which is just something you get, for free without having to trigger it. You can overdrive your first and second abilities, and when you put that 5th point in the ability, something special will happen. It either spikes, a ratio or damage output, or it dramatically reduces a cooldown or something like that. So it is very interesting when you see people forego putting points in the ultimate in order to overdrive the A or the B ability, or both.
Right.
All right. That is the story.
All right, so right now, I'm 1-3-2. I need 22 kills in a row.
You can do it. You can do it. I forgot, the name went by too fast, but there was a good question saying, other than skins, what do we have in store for 1.7 or kind of the future of the game? And what I would say is watch the dev streams, especially on the Fridays, because we have some cool stuff coming up. We have some segments coming up with Kraken especially that I think you're going to like. They're going to show some of the features that are coming in 1.7 and beyond. We have stated publicly that there is an addition to the card system coming.
Haha.
And
I got none of those skills.
Oh no!
But I didn't die.
There is an addition to the card system coming, which is something that a lot of people are looking for. And we are working on team affiliation, like proper team affiliation. I don't know if that's going to make 1.7. It's a lot of work. But, if you're in Gangstars or Ardent or Nemesis or Pew Pew Pew, which needs a rated G version of their logo for tournaments, you will be able to have proper affiliation. I'm sorry, man. Tatia, I'm sorry, Tatia, but we need another version. I'm not telling you to change your base logo, but we need a rated G version. Some people know what I'm talking about. All right, but yeah, so a lot of cool things being worked on. There's one more thing that I think everyone's going to be really excited about, which is not going to be this Friday, but we're going to reveal it the following Friday. So definitely make sure you're watching the Friday live streams in addition to the Wednesday live streams. If you're waiting for the reveal, you haven't missed the reveal that's happening at the end of the stream, which I'm going to warn people is like a quick, small reveal, but I think it's a really fun reveal that people will share a lot on Twitter.
There's a wolf, run!
And have a lot of fun with. For anyone who's new to Fortress, when he uses Attack of the Pack, those wolves come out, and one wolf will go to each enemy hero. So it really lets you kind of plan out your fights. And Retsu comes in. Zekent cowardly retreats, as does Pester with Kaku. Nutellabra knows he's in the area and is able to pursue, but Zekent did he get that kill? He did get that kill himself. The Samet now.
Oh, I missed.
Looking for someone. They're so low, and the minion miner's helping you.
I got my
There's two.
I got three.
You got all 3.
I got all 3.
Triple kill.
Yeah.
All right. He's on his way.
Remember that level 10 power spike?
This is true.
Remember what I said?
It is true. He needs a lot more.
Nivmet with the excellent analysis.
He needs a lot more of the kills.
Nah, I'm still here. Well used Dragon's Breath right there.
Considering it's level 1, it's more of a glorified Warhorn.
Uh-oh.
All right, so yeah, we have plenty more to come. There's a lot. 1.7, as we tend to do, is incredibly packed full of stuff, maybe to our own detriment. As we kind of never sleep, but that's okay, because we want these things to be cool.
You guys should really see how much work they do. It's ridiculous. Each person wears 5 hats and does the work of 10 people. You guys should love these people.
Well, thank you, Nivmet.
We appreciate it.
But now you're kind of one of these people, so now you're just saying something that's incredibly boastful and rude.
So narcissistic.
That's a really good point.
Yeah.
But
now you have to let other people say that.
I more get the shavings of what you guys have to do.
So this is the build.
That's my
Broken Myth and Double Clockwork.
Broken Myth and Double Clockwork. And what do you like? What's the play style when you do that? What do you have to do?
You throw goop pools everywhere. It's amazing.
So as I mentioned before, I don't even know if it's going in the game because we iterate on a lot of different things, and so I don't want to get people's hopes up. But in the internal build for Scarf right now, the last time I played with Zekent, he dropped 3 goop puddles and lit them all on fire at once.
And it was amazing.
It was an insane fight and lots of fun. All right, Zekent, the kills are happening without you, my friend.
I don't know if
you need more of these kills. You need more of these kills. You're not even going to win this fight. you're going to leave them to die. But what you're doing, which is proper, is you are the mage. You do want to keep your positioning and not get caught out where you die as well. So you are where the mage belongs, but yeah.
This is true.
Something I probably would have changed though is Garf's got a 140% crystal ratio. Any reason why you decided to go with Broken Myth instead of Shatterglass?
He
Base
just called.
is actually pretty high, and I'm getting both of them.
He just called your build stupid.
It's true.
I did not call it stupid. I was just
Broken Myth
questioning.
is generally good as long as you have one other crystal item, and since I have 2 other crystal items, it's totally worth.
Well, now you have to.
Well, I had the Eclipse and Crystal bit. That counts as 2, right?
For the people asking in a foreign language, but I think I can figure out what it means. Gangstars vs. Infamous World Invitational is airing 11:30 p.m. Pacific time on Thursday. So that is, we're trying to also set up a rebroadcast. I don't know if that's going to happen or not, but afterward the YouTube video and the past broadcast will be available as well. But 11:30 p.m. Pacific time is the next, kind of quote unquote live broadcast of the World's Invitational. Gangstars, which is the North American champion, versus Infamous, which is the Southeast Asia champion.
Yep.
Mr.
What
Duck!
is going on here?
Why, Mr. Duck? Why you fell down in the goop pool?
It's okay, we killed the Kraken.
Your fur is all full of goop now. That's probably super gross.
Cleaning that is going to be a pain.
I don't know why this just reminded me of it, but you know what I love? I love when you play Crawl and you die in the brush, and then you recall and you just rush out of there because you still have the Shadows Empower Me.
There you go.
I just before every update, I go to the team and I'm like, can you just put one little shrubbery in the base? Just one little shrub in the base so that Krull can zoom out of the base.
We totally should.
How nice would that be for Krull?
It would be nice.
How hard is it to have a shrubbery?
Quality of life buff.
Well, yeah, I was going to say.
All right. Z-Kent is 4-3-5.
Actually, that probably wouldn't be a good idea because then you could rush to their bush at the shop and throw down a mine before they can even get there.
always thinking of the edge cases, Nimmet.
Always gotta be practical.
All right.
Alrighty, let's see.
Everyone's so happy that you're back.
Thank you guys. You guys are all awesome.
I'm happy that he's back too, even though he's gonna leave again, which is rude.
A couple days.
Yeah, we're gonna have people at Gamescom, which is awesome, but it means that once again Z-Kent will leave us, which is depressing, but that's okay. All right.
What is going on here?
Your Taka is kaku'd.
Where are they? I'm just gonna hide here.
Well, you do have a fortress, and your fortress has an ability that will reveal the enemies globally. So
this is true.
You are capable of answering this question.
Oh no!
And they just answered it for you as Nutella Bruh doesn't care what you think. He's in and all the damage. I don't even know if I should be casting this or not. It's just Mr. Duck.
Keep cutting back. Keep cutting back. Oh
no!
Okay,
he can stay alive. He's fanning the flames. Things
No!
are being triggered. The Samet, you just did not do what you intended.
I'm so sorry. I failed. I failed.
You might need an Eve or a Frostburn.
I need a Frostburn.
I'm not sure that you've proved out that you will perform better with 1.6 Scarf when you don't talk. I think you have merely deprived the people of your
I will begin talking again.
Amazing, virtuous
things
commentary.
And stuff.
Things and stuff.
Things and stuff.
Hashtag things and stuff.
That is all.
You heard it here.
Words of wisdom.
First.
Indeed.
All right.
All right. So the enemy team has double breaking point. So as long as we kill one of them pretty quickly, we should be able to cut down the other one. It's a little bit difficult right now because they are pretty strong, though I don't think we're too far behind. They have some.
Show us that build. Double breaking point is.
It's strong.
All right.
It's
so
strong.
Obviously the enemy team wants prolonged fights, which so far you've been very kind to grant them.
We should just be poking at them. We're engaging a little bit too hard, and it's allowing the enemy team to get a little bit of an advantage in these fights.
At least with the once you get Frostburn, you'll be able to disengage a little bit easier, which will cause them to lose some of their stacks.
You're gonna have to talk a little louder, I think, for this mic.
Oh, sorry. So once you get that Frostburn, you'll be able to disengage a little bit easier, which will cause them to lose some of their sacks.
Another fight as Funkasaurus goes in with a Sonic Zoom and wait for it. Now it's Nutella Bra who's been nasty all match long. Piester is going to go down. Here comes the Dragon Breath. Nutella just became melted peanut butter. Now the Samet is the one on fire, but he can crawl. You know he'll crawl you. Where's the Spectral Smite? It comes down as he drops the guitar. And you've been crawled.
I got crawled.
You got crawled. So for anyone who doesn't know the game, Curl's deal is that his health bar goes real low, and then he uses Spectral Smite, and his health bar goes
and kills you
the other way.
May I recommend an infusion?
I'm going to get an infusion.
You need to burst Curl to death before he can do
I
that,
don't think that's the thing.
or get out of range.
I don't think I can actually do that.
How much shield do they have? They got a fountain on.
He doesn't really have any shield, but I don't do quite enough damage quite yet.
Hey, guess what? It's the Kraken.
The Kraken.
The Kraken emerges at the 15-minute mark.
They've already taken it once.
He will rampage down the lane and destroy enemy turrets. She will rampage down the lane and destroy enemy turrets, and is kind of super nasty. For anyone who's brand new to the game, there are 3 objectives on the map. There's the minion mines on each side, both controlled by Team Blue right now, or I guess Team Blue is relative. Mm-hmm. Who has it? Do they? You have it. So Zken's team has both of those mines. The mines help you push the lane. It makes your lane minions stronger. And then in the middle of the map is a gold mine where you can take that and get a gold payout and then retain control. And we'll continue. There's a boot sprint. Another Spitfire. Nutella Bra. What you gonna do, bruh? What you gonna do, bruh? You're gonna die. Oh, it's a base race.
We're not going.
It is a base race. Helga on the other side, hitting that kind of bottleneck turret. Meanwhile, Zken's team. Oh my gosh, the X-Reds came out on the turret. Piester and Zken. Can they beat the enemy team? Kraken is not
right here.
Kraken. That worked out. I'm not sure you deserve to win that game, but it worked out.
I'm 95-5. I totally deserve to win that game.
Did you say you're 95-5?
I'm 95-5.
He's
My KDA is like 10-5.
5.
We can go change that.
All right, we'll have to explain the objectives to the new players another time. I'm so sorry, Nutella Brother Samet and Funkasaurus. You will not win 10,000 ice each because you lost the game. I forgot to tell you that was at stake. But
doesn't mean I win it?
Yeah. Yes. Okay, you win it. So I'm sorry.
What about his teammates?
I'm sorry, everybody. That is sad. You could have won, but you didn't. But you played well, Nutella Bra, Samet, and Funkasaurus Rex. Well done. Well done, all. GG. We'll put some GGs in the chat. Let me find the Vixen ones. I love them as Vixen ones.
I highly recommend the enemy team to build some shield next time.
All right, build some damn shield next time, says Nibmat.
I didn't say that.
Damn,
that's exactly
pretty harsh.
Nibmat, goodness.
Pretty harsh.
Calm down.
All right, so.
And I'd probably recommend less clockwork for.
No, it's more fun to build more clockworks.
All right.
I don't care if it's the optimal build. I care if it's the fun build.
So you did win. You did win. So I'm going to make scarf the keyword. So you have to be following the channel. Type scarf to win ice. Type scarf to win ice. That's all caps. Double A in scarf. Be sure.
You know, that's a really interesting point. Crow reduces your crystal with each weakness stack.
This is true.
If you're using Broken Myth and Clockworks as your damage output, these actually can't decrease your crystal.
You can decrease it by about 70s because
Book
Myth does have some.
I'm gonna get some water.
Decreases a little bit, but it affects you less than.
That was half the plan.
Was that your intention? Because it's ingenious. Because I just realized it.
That was half the plan. I mean, Cole was jumping on me every single fight. He was trying to throw his Rumpel's heart on me. And I was able to just get away. Sometimes I just dodged it straight up, or I was just cutting back far enough that when he did get to me, I already did a lot of damage to his team. And it worked out pretty well.
Having that many pools is pretty nice.
Oh yeah, like having like 2 pools down, just having that zone control is incredibly effective. All right.
In honor of your victory.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow.
You're like a pageant winner. There you go. Hug it good. This is still.
It's a good prize.
But this is who I want to see you play. Look at the size of this freaking thing.
All right.
Oh, baby.
Crystal Soul, open your business. Oh. Look at that thing. It's bigger than Zken's head. Look at the relative size. This is like Lord of the Rings. That's how they did it. Relative size.
If I back up some more, maybe it'll be bigger.
Yeah. There you go.
Push it.
All right.
It's almost as big as
Look
Zeke.
at the size of this freaking thing.
It's pretty large.
Crystal saw. That's what
pretty
I want to
huge.
see out of you. I had a theory.
Mm-hmm.
So we're going to do the next INV game first.
Yep.
But I did have a theory, which is if you're going to do the saw,
Mm-hmm.
put that back before it breaks.
Tell me about this saw.
I wanted to try a thing, even though I don't play a lot of Catherine.
All
I
right.
wanted to try playing a Catherine focusing on peeling for you,
Okay.
and then have Niv go Fortress to accelerate you.
I feel like we would have no one in the jungle getting any sort of farm.
No, but I would do a, like the proc Catherine,
tension
the
block
agility
attack?
proc
Okay,
Catherine.
okay.
I feel like our clear speed would be awful.
It would be
I know.
absolutely terrible.
It would be a horrible idea. That's what I'd love
I
to
think
do.
what we should do if we do that is
I'd
Saw and Fortress go into the jungle, and
I-
Catherine takes the lane.
I actually vote for an Adagio.
Mm.
Because especially if you're Crystal Saw, I'm not sure if this works, but
But you couldn't accelerate the saw then, and you wouldn't be able to make it to the fight.
Can still give me more damage. If
so
I can ever get into a
something I
fight.
actually saw the SEA
You never make it to
meta
the fight.
doing is they actually rotate as a group around the Saw. like
Yeah,
a
so if
moving
we want to just
platform.
stay as a clump, we'll do protect the saw comp.
That could work.
All right,
And,
we can
like,
do that.
Adagio brings that amazing slow and stun. Like I think.
All right, the
we're
first
good.
winner of Ice, the Vainglory paid currency, is Sam Strax with his headphones on. Wins 500 Ice. Congratulations to you. You have enough to make a cold drink.
Excellent. Just what you wanted, right?
Need player name.
Or you can grind it up and make a snow cone.
Snow cone. Snow cone might be the
I
way
think
to
that's
go.
a pretty good. That's a pretty good deal.
The
I'd go for
next
that.
winner of 500
I
Ice,
created a crazy
Lucro.
We need to
Lucro
fix this
wins
later. I don't know
500
what's in this
Ice.
area, but we need to fix this later.
All right, everyone can stop spamming now.
All right, we have the next game.
Oh, I have one more winner.
Oh.
Shut your face.
Invincible Armada versus Unknown coming up as soon as Playoff gives out this last bit of ice.
Look at
Why are
Zeke.
you trying to
Zeke-
prevent
Zeke
people
doesn't
from
wanna
getting
give the
ice?
He wants to keep it for himself.
Exactly. We could have given it to Nivmet. Come
Oh,
on.
this is a long
I
name.
mean, we should totally start the next match.
Yes. There you go. All
right.
Now you know what I'm talking about.
Constance Q Fears wins 500 Ice. That is just a long thing to type in every
Quiffers.
time.
Let's
All right,
go.
congratulations. If you don't send us a message with your player name, then Nivmet gets your ice.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Alrighty. We're going to kick things off in just one moment.
So he hopes
I'm
you
going to play a
fail.
little bit of music in the background because
No,
why
of
not? We like
course
having a
not. I
little bit of
never would
sound.
such-
Yeah,
on another
the
player.
sweet jazz stylings.
Yep. And right now, I don't even know what kind of music we're playing.
I don't care.
But anyway, let's kick it off. Match number 2.
All right, so the thing coming into the second match, Invincible Armada up 1-0 in the best of 3. The thing I'm most interested in is will Unknown change up the bands? They don't.
Doesn't look like it.
Wow.
Went with Fortress again. Ashka's band on the other side. And the same 2 bands as the first game.
So the only explanation for this is they have so little footage on Invincible Armada going into this tournament that at least they saw what they did in match 1.
Right.
And at least they know, all right, maybe they'll play the same comp, and if they do, we at least can expect, what we saw in the first match, and we have a little bit of information at least. But I have to tell you, I don't believe in thinking like that. If you know Sangho is the best Ringo in East Asia, and he just ate your face off,
Yeah.
do something about it. Force them to change, because what happened in match 1 did not work out for you.
Oh, yeah. So right here, you see, honestly, what I'm expecting is Invincible Armada is going to go with the same team cards as they did last game. And they do. They lock in the Ringo, Taka, and Adagio again.
you go.
And there's no reason to change it up because it's on Team Unknown to make their changes. They have to make a decision. Do they want to play with the same team comp? They want to mix it up. They want to try something else. And if Invincible Armada is like, okay, we did fantastic the first game, we're just going to run the same thing again.
Yep.
It's up to Unknown to deal with it.
And for the record, for all those people out there saying Adagio's out of the meta, you might want to explain that to Ruin. Because Adagio is very much around and very much impacting the World Invitational Tournament.
Oh, yeah.
Say he's tied, if not the top.
Yeah, he's
All
surged
right.
right back in.
Alright, so we have Invincible Armada probably going for another early invade. However, Team Unknown does spot them out. Let's see if anything happens right here. Looks like they're going for the early creeps. camp steals.
All right, once again, Invincible Armada very aggressive off of match start, and Unknown just doesn't even want the fight. Now, so here is the main change. Unknown saw what happened in the first game, and they decided they would be better off with an Arden in the comp. They don't ban Taka, and they don't ban Ringo. I think you could have made a case for either one, but I think based on Unknown's play in the past, they are comfortable countering Taka, and, and Arden has something to say about that.
And Unknown actually swapped out their entire jungle. They're going with the Vox in lane with the Ringo Arden in jungle. And this means that if Unknown manages to make the mid late game, they're going to be incredibly powerful because, oh, and here comes the gank.
All right, so Sangho taking a lot of damage, and this is a much better start for Unknown. This is what they wanted to see, and all right, we'll see now, can they get an upper hand in this second match and really make a contest of this best 2 out of 3? They steal an extra camp, and Medic now on a Ringo.
Yep, Medic playing the Ringo. This means that if they do get to mid game, they're going to be so tough for Invincible Armada to deal with, because the only way Invincible Armada is going to be able to do anything in those fights is if Wine is able to assassinate one of the snipers. Because if one or both of them are left up, they're just going to out DPS the entirety of Invincible Armada.
What does Arden bring to this match? Why would they choose him? Because generally speaking, he's considered a little bit on the weak side.
Right, Arden, the reason they chose Arden this match was so they can get away from the Taka, or so they can split up the team of Invincible Armada. If Invincible Armada is not perfectly clumped together, and they have one person trapped on the outside of the gauntlet, that just means that Unknown has so much more teamfight power in one engagement.
All right, once again, Invincible Armada traveling is 3. You saw the Achilles shot and the Twirling Silver come out of Sangho on Ringo. That tier 3 skin once again, and they're just going to go deep as 3. They're just going to keep moving. It's so weird for me to see as someone who watches the North American meta all the time, because generally it's considered like if you're leaving lane that much, you're just letting the enemy laner get way ahead on farm. But they clearly know what they're doing. Oh,
definitely. And Sangho, he is not falling behind whatsoever. And one of the advantages to leading lane early is that you're able to go to the shop much more often. And if you constantly buy items, like every 300 gold, you're buying another item. 300 gold, you're buying another item. If your opponent's not doing the same thing, you're just going to be able to bully them out of lane.
All right, now Unknown around the jungle shop, triggering a scout trap. Invincible Armada knows they are there. What do you see out of the early builds? Anything you wouldn't have expected?
Everything looks pretty standard, honestly. The one that I'm a little bit not sure about is the early light armor on Arden, but it does make sense because they know that Invincible Armada wants to go for heavy.
So Unknown is split now. You saw the damage coming out. Sangho triggering the boots, trying to get within range with this Achilles shot. Medic now turns an Achilles shot himself. He doesn't want to give up this camp if he can help it, but he also doesn't want to die.
So this right here is a mistake by Team Unknown. They should just go walk to lane and start pushing. Force Team Invincible Armada to go face check into them.
Cream gets caught and he's able to go down on the hands of Y.
And right there, you see, that was the mistake. They already lost everything on that side of the jungle. They don't have any minion camps left to take, and they're still trying to fight, even though they're basically blind checking into a bush.
Sangho with the Achilles shot.
Doesn't really do too much. Slows someone, does some damage. Everyone backs off.
If you missed the first match, OGN just did an amazing job with the World Invitational overall, and they have kind of free reign with spectator camera. They can pick, you know, really any angle, any zoom, and it's only going to get more sophisticated from here. The kind of the 4K 8 camera work is not even done yet.
Yeah, you can see right here, it looks like Team Unknown is actually going for a double tension bow strategy that Invincible Armada ran last game. And if Unknown can manage to get that item breakpoint before Invincible Armada does, they are going to run them over because the double range team composition with an Ardent Protector is going to be very, very hard for Invincible Armada to deal with.
All right, so with that double range, would you expect to see an Atlas Pauldron come out of Invincible Armada in this match?
The thing about Atlas Pauldron is it's good if you can get onto the enemy team.
Invincible Armada trying to catch Unknown napping, pick up an early gold mine, then they'll have control over it, and it'll be on Unknown to try to wrestle control away.
So the thing about Atlas Pauldron on Invincible Armada this game is that it would almost definitely have to be on Wine, on that Taka, and I don't think it's something that he wants to purchase. And you can see right here, Sangho's making a very smart item choice. He built a light armor. It's so good! I don't know what to say. Like, light armor is so incredibly effective, especially when you know your opponents are going for a tension bow, just because it drastically reduces that one power spike for a fraction of the cost. Tension bow it's cheap, but it's not 250 gold cheap.
All right, and Yes, thank you for reminding us in chat. We believe it is pronounced Y.
Why?
Yep, so we'll do that the rest of the match.
All right.
All right. We'll see Sangho once again looking to pick a fight. Y is in with Kaku. They close a lot of ground. Will Cream get caught? And Exaretsu get it to Medic. The K-10 comes out. They are just continuing to put on damage, and that is another kill. One thing we've seen throughout both of these matches so far is Cream getting caught out a little bit, and Invincible Armada's ability to reach the back line with Taka.
Most definitely, and it's very easy for Taka to reach the back line. The problem is, can he actually kill someone once he's there? And in these fights, it definitely seems like he can. I think it might have been more effective if Unknown went for maybe an Adagio or maybe even a Catherine. Catherine, as soon as Taka jumps in, he'll be stunned up. And it's just so incredibly effective, especially when you have two people that can kite him on the way.
All right, so no real peel on Unknown. You have the Vanguard, which can help keep someone alive, and you have the Gauntlet, which could theoretically separate Invincible Armada. But yeah, it's certainly not like a Catherine where you can just, if you see a Taka dive, you can just immediately do a stun and you know, give your sniper a chance to get away and perhaps get them stuck under turret for some damage.
Right, and the thing is, once again, Unknown, they're not building any armor against a team that's building 2 tension bows. This is a huge mistake. Not itemizing properly against a team at the caliber of Invincible Armada will just basically lose you the game.
And what are they thinking? Like, what do they think is so important against this team that they can't afford to spend the gold that way right now?
I think their assumption is that they're able to survive the burst and counter burst them with tension bows. They have 2 tension bows on their team. That's fantastic. If Taka jumps in and he doesn't instantly kill someone.
So they want to fight fire with fire, even though match 1 proved that that strategy isn't successful for them so far.
Right, and Sangho, he's fighting fire with fire, and he's also building defense. So
and his arm's on fire.
You get out of here. But yes, so he's building a light armor. That makes him basically win any single duel in the game right now.
Sangho,
anyone.
There's the Achilles shot on Medic. They're able to close the ground. Twirling Silver gets another couple shots on Exaretsu over the wall into a K10, and Medic will drop here to the Taka. A Hellfire Brew comes in on the dead carcass, which gets a little bit charred, and you see the looks. Unknown, concerned this might be slipping away a little bit, starting to go in the same direction and feel as match 1.
Right, and they went with the strategy that Invincible Armada pulled off so well in game 1. And it's very difficult to take another team's strategy and beat them at their own game, especially if you only had like 10 minutes in between games to get ready for it.
All right, so now Cream will trigger the Scout Trap. They don't know that Invincible Armada is still in their side jungle, and they catch Medic, and he is going to get deleted. Now it is Cream trying to stay alive, who just barely gets outside the Verse of Judgment, and that's the difference between life and death for him.
That was incredible. Sangho doing so much damage, and Ruin is actually going... He's maxing his second ability. He's getting that agent back. He's increasing Sangho's damage, and
there's a gauntlet wall which double stuns, but there's no one there to follow up. So a really nice play out of Cream, but the team just not in a position to take advantage of it.
Right. It wasn't even that there was no one there. It was that they just didn't have vision. Invincible Armada had already retreated into the bush, and even though Cream stunned him up, they couldn't really follow it up.
Yeah, and under normal circumstances, that is a certain double kill. Cream, will he get caught? He does not recall in time, and that is a free kill for Invincible Armada. And you can just see, you know, probably the nerves are increasing. You know, it's just getting more and more difficult here for the European champions who just were so impressive in the ESL and VGL tournaments leading up to this to try to come back here.
Yep, I really like Unknown team composition. If they were able to play us a little bit safer and drag it out to mid to late game, they would almost certainly win this game. But at this point, Invincible Armada is just running over them. They had a few missed rotations early game. They took a few poor fights, and that really snowballed the game against them.
And there's an Exaretsu reaching the back line again. Wine is forced to back away. We see a Hellfire Brew comes out on Ruin. Cream is on fire. The Hellfire Brew is going to melt him into the canvas. And the crowd there is both happy for the kill and surprised to be on camera.
All right, the first meeting, I guess, taken by Team Invincible Armada. This will let their minions push a little bit harder in the lane, and they're probably going to take the second one. There's no real reason for them not to, especially if they're trying to end the game early on.
So what we saw again and again in the ESL and the VGL is Unknown. They find a way to come back. They find a way to turn the corner and then just win some really critical team fights, rally, and pick up win after win after win. But you just don't get that same feeling here. Like, I don't know if they believe.
It's really hard to say at this point. They're really far behind, and they got this completely demolished the first game, and it's a tough thing to get back into it after you've lost so hard in the first match.
Not only that, but as we see whether or not a fight happens here, and we'll wait to look for that. They're certainly going to push the turret, if nothing else. Achilles shot comes out, chunking Redemption. You know, this is not seasoned LCS players. This is the first time that Vainglory Pro level players have had a chance to meet for a live, you know, World Championship tournament. And you know, so they don't have kind of that seasoning where they're used to the nerves and the stress of performing at this level, what you've gotten used to personally. I don't know, you know, that affects different people differently. Some people think even more clear, play even better when the stakes are really high, but this is a brand new experience for everyone, and who knows, you know, how much that's impacting their play right now. A gauntlet comes out, but that accomplishes nothing to have all three members in it other than make him incredibly vulnerable. The Xretsu is, Wine tries to reach Cream, but he takes a ton of damage. The Hellfire Brew finishes off Arden, and the communication going on among the team members. Medic is really the team leader, but what can he tell the team right now to turn the tide?
At this point, it's going to be very rough. However, they are taking some pretty good trades right here. They could potentially go all in right here, especially since they know Taka most likely back, since he was at such low health.
All right, Songho will take a little bit of extra enemy side jungle farm. The gold differential is almost at double for Invincible Armada.
Yeah, 6,000 gold up is pretty rough 12 months into the game. And right now, Unknown, they only have their attention bows. They don't only have any other full items completed, and that's really setting them far behind.
Oh my gosh, it certainly is. Of course, at the 15-minute mark, the Kraken will come out, and they can just kind of own that try. There's another Achilles shot, but a nice clutch Vanguard gets Arden to safety. It's not only about protecting your team members, but staying within range of team members so you can escape yourself with that ability if you need to. Just putting pressure on the turret now as the minion wave catches up, and this turret is going to fall as well.
Most certainly, the second turret does go down. And right now, Invincible Armada has a really, really strong grip on this game. It's really up to them to make a mistake for Unknown to make any sort of headway into this.
All right, Ruin catches an Achilles shot, but they're going to retreat with the gains that they've made. I saw someone in chat mentioning, you know, it's not Red playing. When I say Redemption on Unknown, Redemption was one of the original members of Team Red, which is another amazing team out of Europe that fought to the bitter end and almost qualified for this tournament. But Redemption left Red, joined Team Unknown, and that's why you have a player with a Red name playing with a different team.
Most definitely. And right here you can see Wine actually did pick up that as Pauldron, so really, really good pickup by them. And right now you can see how much map control that team Invincible Armada does have. They can basically take anything they want on an inside of the map, and there's nothing anyone can do about it.
All right, a Resonance comes out from Redemption. There's a gauntlet. It does catch Songho on the wall. Cream goes in. The wait for it comes out. There's a Verse of Judgment, but it gets partially reflex blocked. Medic with a Hellfire Brew. Will it be? Oh, he picked the wrong target. He could have killed Adagio, but he triggered it on Songho, and Medic is going to fall to a dive from Taka. Redemption just retreats, and another turret will fall. So a big mistake there on the ultimate target out of the Unknown team's Ringo.
Indeed, and right there, Wine, Atlas Pauldron on the Taka, not something you see very often, but is a perfect item this game because they are up against a Ringo and a Fox.
All right, we'll see now. In 10 seconds, the Kraken will emerge, and we'll have to see if Invincible Armada just tries to insta-Kraken.
They could easily do it. If Unknown decides to come fight them, they'll just get wiped again.
All right, so Kraken is not even on his feet yet. This is incredibly rude. Maybe a world record for a Kraken capture here. Ruin is more focused on making sure that Unknown isn't nearby.
Yeah, there's no way.
Slowed him down a little bit, but a decisive, easy Kraken right there. No steal attempt whatsoever. And now they'll be able to push with the strength of the Kraken at their back. Of course, for all of you not playing at a pro level, always accompany the Kraken, because he will help you push. If you just let him go by himself, I always say he, it is a she. If you let her go by herself, then it's just free gold for the enemy team.
Indeed.
They're even out ahead of Kraken as they're feeling so good with the advantage they have right now.
That's actually even better. If you're able to stay in front of Kraken so that your enemy team has no chance to do any sort of damage to her, she'll be able to get to the turrets unscathed and just start wailing on them.
Sangho starts with a Hellfire Brew, which is, you often see at high elo to force people to trigger their reflex block. Instead, Redemption lets it hit and retreats to the Sanctuary to get the health back.
Yep. Oh my gosh. That turret just got annihilated.
It certainly did. There is a reflex block on the Verse of Judgment. Helga doesn't care. Oh, that's our nickname for the Kraken, is Helga. Continues to blast away at this turret. Very little Unknown can do.
And that's game. There's absolutely nothing Unknown can do at this point. The game is pretty much over. And good game to Invincible Armada. They were impeccable.
Yes, look at them shouting to one another. This is exactly how they drew it up. They watched a lot of film. They trained like crazy. They're playing in front of a home crowd with a lot of pressure. And you can see the faces on the members of Team Unknown. Many people expected them to advance to the very end and compete in the finals at the very least, if not take the whole thing. So, you know what? The rest of the world has just been put on notice. Korea has arrived in Vainglory. Any early advantage that we had from the game not being out in Korea is gone.
And they are good. They are incredible. Watching that match, it was like clockwork.
Oh, before you go back, there is an interview here.
Oh, no, there ain't.
Oh, you cut it off? All right. Well, I should have to say, you can go watch the OGN past broadcast or the OGN feed on YouTube. There's an interview with, I believe, with Y. And some shots were fired. Like, they are a confident team, and they believe they can win this whole thing. Normally, at least in North American professional sports, you don't talk trash because it's like...
That is totally untrue.
It's bulletin board material for the other team. You can ask any NFL, NBA, NHL coach, and they will say, do not give the other team bulletin board material that they can put on the wall and say, look what Invincible Armada said. Like, and it just fuels you to play even harder. They're a confident group, and with very good reason. They played amazingly, and they
up to their name.
Yeah, they advanced out of the first round. So if you liked what you just saw out of OGN's amazing coverage of the World Invitational Tournament, the next broadcast is 11:30 p.m. Pacific time on Thursday. So tomorrow, 11:30 p.m. Pacific, you can see Gangstars, the North American champions, against Infamous, the Southeast Asian champions. The VGL crew is going to do a pregame and a postgame, so thank you to them. And they have some interviews, and we'll just be hyping the action, so that should be really fun. It is broadcast in multiple languages. If you want to listen in Korean, you can listen in Korean. Just find the correct OGN Twitch channel for that. And there will be YouTube video on demand if it's too late or it's a crazy hour in your region. So we have a reveal still coming up. We have more ice to do. Let's do ice right now. Let's make...
First, I know you guys want to play some games.
Yeah.
So how you guys log in so I can get you invited?
Okay. And this time, we're going to team up as 3?
Yeah, we'll
all right, we're going to team up as 3.
We'll play some Crystal Saw.
Anyone who can beat us, 500 ice each, to anyone who gets in the match and can beat us, we're going to make the keyword INV for Invincible Armada. So type INV to win ice. INV.
We're going to go
all caps.
Some people.
And there it goes. Invincible Armada. Congratulations, incredibly impressive performance. I'm really shocked. It was quite a while ago, and clearly they've been training like mad fiends since then. But when they played on the dev stream against Nemesis,
they got kind of ran over. They did really well the second game, but
they got run over. They got run over by Nemesis in the first game. I believe it was Fuji, Lost Boy Toph, and Hardik. And then the second game, it felt like it could have really gone either way.
Right.
But Nemesis did, gain control and was able to win in 2 straight in a best of 3. And it kind of felt like, great performance, but East Asia hasn't had as much time to play the game. They have, some catching up to do.
Right.
Well, they've caught up.
They've caught up, most definitely. They
just
are
just
showing off
watching
their
that,
stuff.
just watching that, you can tell they have fully caught up. Nivmet, any kind of reaction to just this first round matchup here? Watching that go down.
Invincible Armada is incredible. Like, okay, so when you take a Kraken, it spawns at 15 minutes, right? So
Make sure you're talking up, sorry, the mic.
It spawns at 15 minutes. Like, you can see like how well they have the mechanics of the game, because when the Kraken was already spawning the second time, they had already set up the fight before that. They won that fight and pushed it into an area. They took the turret. As they were on back foot, they went and took the Kraken as it was still spawning. They were already there before it spawned. Took it down. The amount of coordination and mechanics to plan that ahead is huge.
So it's not just an accident that they were there.
No.
Yeah.
No way.
We love you back, Ben Saturday. Thank you, everyone, for joining us today. We really appreciate your support. We really appreciate you playing the game. For anyone who's new to Vainglory, this is completely free on iOS and Android. You can get it on the App Store and on Google Play. Free download, free to play. So pick up the game. It's pretty damn cool. I know.
Join my game.
I know when I have to open my device too. When I, joined this company, I was a League player first. I was a Ziggs and a Kali main. And I was skeptical, that there could possibly be a world where in my free time I would choose to play a MOBA on a tablet.
Yeah.
But I got persuaded very, very quickly. The people, at places like Riot are amazing, and League is an amazing game. But if you're a player of MOBAs, you know what? There might be times when you might want to play this. So give it a try. Give it a try.
Alrighty.
All right.
Are you still handing out ice?
Yeah, I'm handing out
Alright,
ice.
I'm going to let you hand out ice. We're going to kick off another game. And this time it's going to be me, Nivmet, and Flap here on one team. And let's see how it goes. I think I'm supposed to be playing Saw or something.
Yeah, you're playing Saw. We're gonna do this we're gonna do a protect the Saw comp.
Oh, I feel so loved.
Protect the Saw comp. All right, and I don't play that much Catherine, but we're gonna give it a go.
You're gonna play Lane Catherine.
Really? All right.
Yeah.
All right, that could be a
Adagio.
disaster.
Oh, you're gonna. Okay, never mind.
Wait, what?
You're not going.
Don't we need a fortress to rally you?
I kind of want to play Lane Catherine.
All right, let's try.
You want to play?
I would like to play it.
Lane Catherine.
Do you want me to play Lane Catherine?
Hold on.
I think you can play
I'm going to do this ice first.
Doesn't the other team get ice?
KWS Prodigy wins 500 ice.
Only if they win.
Yeah, only if they win.
I have faith.
But what does that mean? I have to play the Saw?
I can
I
play
think I
Saw.
can play Saw.
You saw me do amazing on Saw last week.
You guys want to see a Lane Catherine?
Dude, I could lane Catherine. I don't know. I kind of feel like if you're not the Saw, we're going to lose.
That's because you don't
We'll
believe
see.
in my Lane Catherine.
All right, second winner of 500 ice.
What you're telling me is you don't believe in my Saw.
Exactly.
500
right.
ice. Ed Stract.
I can play Saw. I'll play Saw.
Ed Stract wins 500 ice.
Well, Adagio and Catherine in jungle, and I'll play Saw. I'm gonna kick the game off because why not?
And one more winner this round. Polis 5208.
I really do love the Adagio interaction with Saw. Like, Adagio's B skill gives 115 bonus damage per shot.
It's incredible.
50% increase on that with a 85% crystal ratio if they're on fire.
It's very powerful, especially like if I'm going Crystal Saw, we're gonna be doing chunks of damage.
Tons of damage.
Alright, you're picking Catherine.
Okay.
You're gonna pick Adagio, I believe.
Crystal Adagio.
Crystal Adagio.
Let's do a
I'm gonna go
Crystal
lane
Adagio.
as Saw, and let's see how this goes. We're up against Celeste.
For anyone who joined us late, we still a Celeste into a Saw.
Well,
do we need
Catherine and a Celeste? I'm gonna have a good time this game.
Do we need to rotate? Do you still want to lane a Saw into a Celeste?
Don't even worry.
For anyone who's wondering why we're
Especially in this
I could also
freaking out.
lane Adagio.
For anyone who's wondering why we're freaking out, Celeste has that stun on Core Collapse. It's just super, super nasty against a Saw.
It is.
Generally does not work out. So I'm still doing the double proc.
You do that?
Wait, am I getting?
You're supporting? You're supporting.
I was gonna go Crystal originally, but it's up to you. Do you want me to go?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll go support. I guess.
Yeah.
Scumbag playoff feared.
Yeah.
Not selecting his role in Hero Select.
Yeah.
Alright, let's see how this goes. I'm ready. I'm gonna kick some butt. My team will support me, or they'll carry me one way or the other. I think they'll be fine either way.
I feel like Nivmet is going to be the crux of this game.
I agree.
All right, so Gabe Vizzle does not take this first camp that Nivmet just started. That's all I know.
I agree with that.
A lot of Inglorious to your players.
I explained why.
A lot of Inglorious to your players. They wait on that first top camp in order to increase the speed of their rotation, but Nivmet didn't get the memo.
Totally stole that.
And is stealing my farm, too.
I totally did that.
Scumbag,
I'm not gonna lie.
Nivmet.
It was to get back. Wait, come on, take it.
I do what I please.
The reason why I actually took the top one is because our clear speed is slow as hell. So if we take the top one, by the time we get down there, they should have already left or been waiting for forever.
All right, for anyone who's joining us, we're doing a really stupid comp.
No, we're doing an awesome comp. I don't know what you're talking about.
Catherine's a tank. Catherine is never your jungle carry collecting the gold, but that's what we're going to try to do here, and we're going to see how this is going to work out for us. Probably not well at all. But we'll give it a go.
All right, I am picking up double crystal bits because I want to go crystal saw, even though I have a weapon blade already. The weapon blade is pretty for last hitting, which is actually pretty important.
You better be laying those mines down, dude.
I have 2 down already.
There you go.
I know what I'm doing. I main support.
All right, I might go double boots. I might go double boots just so I can gank lane a lot.
I'm lagging a little bit. That's not... Oh, shoot. I forgot to switch screens.
What?
Haha! I'm brilliant, guys.
Is that frame isn't on there, is it?
No, it's not.
All right.
So what?
That is amazing.
That was brilliant.
Okay, the game is being
The
shown
game is
now.
now being shown because I am brilliant.
You don't like when you're looking at our faces?
I was busy. I was distracted by the game.
That's just rude, people.
Yeah, you guys want to see all the reactions
Come
that
on.
we give.
All the.
That's more
Don't come up here.
important,
Don't
right?
come up here. Oh, I just stepped out. Friggin' great. All right. We are off to a horrendous start, which is exactly what I expected.
We're doing great. I don't know what you're talking about.
Just in general.
We are always doing great.
I want to get one of these.
All right, Celeste is out of energy, so I'm able to push the lane a little bit harder right now. Because even though Celeste is able to pressure Saw pretty hard in lane, as soon as she has no energy, I'm not really too worried. Let's see. How's the CS looking? 24.
Is she pushing up at all?
She is probably not going to.
Just call your ganks.
She's gonna go by. I'm just gonna keep pushing.
Just call your
She's
ganks.
doing some damage to me, but I don't care. You don't have to gank. Just keep invading them if you want. I'll be totally fine.
You want to start the top one, Niv, so we get them all together, and then I use Stormguard.
You guys will be totally fine without me. Without ganking for me.
So yeah, we are not at the level of...
I've made friends.
Oh, I don't have my stun up.
Oh, get him! Oh, there's a Celeste down here. Didn't even see her. I'm very slow, by the way.
I know. Don't remember, Nivmet. We
okay.
said we were going to play Protect the Saw, so we have to stay clumped with Saw at all times. So if people are wondering what this is all about, if they're newer to the game, Saw is an amazing hero with incredible DPS, but he probably needs a buff of some kind.
He also walks like a snail.
His issue right now is that he can get increased attack speed, but at the expense of movement, and he's out of the meta because he cannot rotate effectively. He cannot stay with the team, and most team fights end up happening 2v3 because he's not there.
Right.
So we are experimenting here with not good success so far, with clumping with the Saw, staying with the Saw, and forcing the fights to happen around the Saw, and as we get into the mid-game, I will start saving my stun to peel for the Saw to make sure that anyone who tries to attack the Saw, like you saw...
That's a lot of Saw you're saying.
Saw, like in the actual good player games that we showed you earlier, that Taka was getting to the back line and was just wrecking the laners. And I will use Catherine to try to keep that diver off of our Saw. And we'll see how it goes.
All right, looks like Celeste might be pushing up a little bit here. Nope, there's a scout trap in the bush, so they see my friends coming. But I'm farming pretty well, so no complaints. I'm down a little bit of CS, but that's expected. It's a pretty poor matchup for me.
Horrible matchup for you.
I'm doing okay.
The worst matchup for you.
Not the worst. There's, I think Scarf is really
Scarf is worse?
Actually,
Scarf is incredibly bad for Saw. This one's actually okay.
I don't know if I agree that Scarf is worse.
Scarf is the worst matchup for Saw, in my opinion.
If you get a really aggressive Celeste with Heliogenesis.
Spitfire. Never dodge a Spitfire.
Yeah, it's literally impossible.
I want boots, and you can't stop me. Oh, there's an enemy flare.
I'm just going to push out lane, you guys.
All right, we'll just leave.
Just chill. Play safe.
You know what'd be funny? Back before they changed the color of the flare, if I threw the flare there, actually,
Yeah, that would be bad. All
Make you
right.
think it was.
All right, I'm
We're
ahead.
just playing viewer games here. So the World Invitational matches are over for the day because INV just annihilated Unknown, which is an amazing team, but
yeah.
it just wasn't their day. And so best 2 out of 3 went 2 straight games. It's not double elimination like VGL, so Unknown is out of the tournament, which is incredibly shocking for those of us who have watched them perform so well leading up to the Worlds. The first big upset of the tournament happens in the first matchup of the tournament. So already surprises abound. So we're going to play viewer games the rest of the way. We are going to have a reveal. It's a small reveal, but it's a fun reveal. And you stole the monster.
You dropped the aggro.
It's your fault. It's completely your fault.
Uh-oh. Are you guys okay? I'm coming down. I'm slow, but I'm coming down.
I have a little bit of
Oh, the mad cannon. Oh.
problems.
Oh my gosh.
Kill them! No, stop.
Oh my gosh.
Mad cannon. Oh, you're out of shells.
Bah! Take that!
Oh.
I got 2 kills! I'm the best! Yes! All planned. That's Saw for ya. Saw's the best.
You just gave up an ace. You're very excited for someone who just gave up an ace, I must say.
All planned.
Playoff. Build us a fountain.
No, you're the support.
Yeah, build me a crucible.
I'm Crystal.
Yeah, we need a crucible more.
You guys need to make sure I don't get stunned.
Dude, what are you doing, Adagio? You are our support. Like, I'm going double proc. You have to be the support.
This hurts.
Are you going to be the support or not?
I'm
No, it's fine. We can have massive amounts of carries. It'll be great.
Okay, I'll build a fountain.
Dude,
I'll build a
dude.
fountain.
I think
Dude,
it's totally fine.
you have to build a fountain and a crucible, dude.
Both?
You don't have to.
Yes, he does. He has
He
to.
doesn't have to.
Yeah, he's on my team now. I can tell him things during work hours.
Rude.
All right.
I sold my soul, guys. It's over for me.
It is super evil. You will never sleep again like the rest of us.
Who needs sleep anyway? I don't believe in sleep. Alright, things are going okay for us. I have enough money to buy some big items, so I'm going to go do that. I'm actually going to activate my ultimate because there's no reason not to.
Oh, they're here. Let's fight.
Let's go.
I'm not level
Lead
6.
the way, buddy.
Okay.
Get him! Get him! Got
Yeah!
him! Boom!
You don't expect no damage out of the Catherine, did you? Oh, I just got myself core
Let's
collapsed.
go get this gold mine.
Oh.
Oh my
Oh
gosh!
my
Oh my goodness!
Oh
Oh, and the
my.
stars! That was a
I'm
giant.
out. Peace.
So that's Celeste for you.
Celeste is scary.
We're gonna give up a gold mine though if we completely retreat.
Oh,
No,
I
we're
don't
not
think
gonna
so. I
go.
think they're chasing me.
I can do that too. We're the same hero. How you like them apples?
I like them apples.
All right, Celeste.
All right.
Okay, I got my ulti finally.
I'm
one
gonna
of these.
question mark the gold mine pit.
Let's go get the gold mine pit. I think it's worth. Are you guys okay? Are you guys healthy?
Let's go.
Yeah,
Let's
you're
go.
not
We're not.
Let's go.
Oh, okay, forget the.
Thank you, people. I'm gonna question mark you, and I'm gonna question mark
I have a question mark
you,
for me.
because I called that, and I
Totally
called the
planned,
shot.
Don't worry.
I called the shot, and no one responded, and we gave up the gold. So
That was all planned.
thank you very
planned.
much.
Hey, we're giving them a handicap. Like I said, we always give any team
No, we gave them a handicap
Me-
with our
me and
builds,
Zeke can see the.
and
the
you just
plan.
gave up a turret
Yeah.
if you weren't
Wait,
paying
you can see the
attention.
plan.
That was all planned.
Yeah.
I don't know what you're talking about, Playoff Beard. You need to calm down.
No, I can't calm down because the last time they said I was too subdued.
Look, they have a weapon infusion on Taka. Now
Last
he's going
time
down
they
in
said you were
gold.
subdued.
Yeah,
It-
last Wednesday, they were like, "Why is Beard so sad?" And I was like, "Cause Eken's gone." But I didn't think I was that subdued, but I guess I was. So now I'm not going to be subdued.
I thought you were referring to last Friday,
I don't even know
where
what.
you were clearly not subdued.
Oh no, last Friday was fun. Last Friday I was like I was on PCP.
That's, would not recommend.
That's not in my recommended build.
No.
All right.
Crystal Saw's wave clear is beautiful.
Yeah, the crystal saw. The crystal saw.
The
I'm
crystal
saying very
saw.
strange things today. It's very fun. But I don't know how many of you saw. So Gabe Vizzle, who is a starter for Gangstars. Oh my goodness! All the people are here,
Where'd all
and
my
this is
mines go?
horrible.
Where'd my mines go?
So it's together, togetherness. Stop.
I didn't notice my mines get popped.
Why am I? I'm lagging a little bit. You're gonna die though.
Yes!
Did he die?
Now do the running away.
Yeah, he did die. Oh, Snug pants! So Gabe Vizzle is a starter for...
I died.
That's Heliogenesis in your pants. Gabe Vizzle is a starter for Gangstars, and he's been streaming a lot more lately. You should definitely check out his stream. And we did a thing on his stream where... Hold on, I'm going to start...
My teammates are all feeders.
building some defense.
There's a weapon fusion on the Taka, just FYI.
We did a thing on his stream, and thank you, Iraqi Zoro, especially, for being a good sport, where we said on his stream, I said I would give one person 250 ice if Gangstars could win in ranked with a saw.
Let's go take the mine.
All Vainglorious tier. If they could win in ranked with a saw. And Iraqi Zoro, the negotiator that he is like, I won't do it for that, but I'll do it if you do 5 winners of 500 ice.
All right, we did it. Run!
If we win with saw. So I'm like, all right, I'll take that bet. So they played in ranked. They ended up queuing against Fuji and company. I can't remember the other team members. And he went Crystal Saw in the first match, and they got beat by Fuji. And then they played again, a normal game, and won, and that got like the taste out of their mouth. And then Iraqi Zoro was like, is the bet still up? Can we do it again? And I'm like, sure, the bet's still up for me, but you got to do a weapon saw. And so they did it again. And I can't remember if there were 3 games or 2 games total, but where this story is going is that Fuji, being the nice person that he is, also the troll that he is, felt bad for me. Or felt bad for them, rather, not me.
I have no ult right now. We should not fight. We should not fight. Uh-oh, never mind. We're fighting. Oh!
Back off.
Ult in 5. Ult in 9, actually.
Nib, you have to stay closer to us. We're clumping with the saw.
I was right next to you.
Clump with the saw. Clump with the saw.
Next to you.
Clump with the saw.
Of friends.
Clump with the saw. That's the point.
Oh my god.
So Iraqi Zoro was willing to play again with a weapon saw, but Fuji trolled me and played a saw himself in ranked, and they did end up queuing against each other again, which was quite likely because they're also good. And so it was saw versus saw, and in that match, Gangstars won, and so everyone got
No, finish him! Get him, playoff beard! Playoff beard, no!
Help me! Heal me! Heal my face! Oh!
I'm so disappointed. I thought we had him playoff beard.
No.
No.
I bought the fountain for you.
No.
Alright.
No. No.
There.
This is horrible. This is happening too fast. I feel like if we can get to the late game, we'll be fine.
Why'd you guys fight without me?
Oh, why are they doing this so fast?
The whole clump thing, remember?
Yeah,
He told me to go in. He's our leader.
We almost killed the Taka. I need you to stun him.
The leader boots into the bush with 3 people.
Heck yeah. That's the way to do it.
Hold on. I don't want to fight until I have my tension bow.
I need
100 gold.
Mines. I'll be right back. Yeah.
We have 4,444 viewers.
Can't keep a
The
mine
symmetry.
on the board.
All right.
You have enough? I want to clear the wave.
Yeah, I'm going back.
Killing the wave.
I'm going back.
I killed the wave.
Paragon Catherine. 0-3.
They're
Representing.
taking our mine.
It's okay, we don't want that mine anyway.
I didn't want it.
All right, now I have this proc build that is not working at all. I should have just been a normal Catherine focusing on peeling for the saw. That would have been much better.
And I should have been the Crystal Adagio.
No one asked you.
Gammy!
This was Zekent's idea.
Hey, I wanted the lane Catherine.
It's true, he did.
Alright, let's go take our mini mine back.
All right, let's do it. Stay with the saw.
So wait for us. Let Catherine go first. She's got her storm.
Hashtag clump.
You guys got this. We're gonna clump and Celeste has got one-shot our entire team.
Yeah.
And it'll be hilarious.
That's a good point. Like, Celeste being on the enemy team was horrible for us for 100 different reasons. And most likely they're listening to the stream and knew what we were planning on doing.
Uh-oh.
It just made everything worse.
Oh, we see them.
Uh-oh.
And I don't care if people call me a liar. I have had some issues. All right.
I have a lot of money. Oh,
that's good.
shoot.
That's
fine.
free gold.
Go back. Infuse if you can.
Will do.
Get a little bit of damage.
I'm gonna wait for it to get closer. I'm gonna chill in base. And I'm gonna double infuse. And then we're gonna fight them. And then we're gonna win. Because we're awesome.
Because if we don't win, we lose.
No.
That is
I meant
true.
to sell my boots to get an infusion. Instead, I bought a second pair of boots.
Way to go, Playoff Beard.
I'm in fine form right now.
You are.
I actually don't mind having a second pair of boots, but I mind having it now. Oh my goodness gracious, this is horrifying.
Heck yeah.
Ready to lose
Always.
the game. I don't want to lose the game this fast.
Boom! Oh, destroyed. And we're awesome. Oh, there's that Taka. Taka's going in. Taka's doing things.
Do you have freaking
I
flares?
killed that guy. Hey,
Do you have flares for the
Help me kill
Taka?
this thing.
I'm dead.
I'm trying to kill this
But
thing.
do you have flares for the Taka?
No.
Oh.
Where are the
While
flares?
dead?
No, in general.
I was pulling down mines.
We don't even want flares.
No, we have to carry flares for the Taka.
Who needs flares anyway?
Agreed.
We do.
See, look at that. It's free money.
Free money. It's free
So
turret for
free.
them.
Yeah, it's so free. Don't worry about
Ooh,
it.
my
Yeah, it's
bupkis. All right, what
So
are they
free.
building? The Celeste is obviously crystal. The Taka is a nasty dude. You want a
Oh,
fountain or a
Taka.
crucible?
I want a crucible. I want a million crucibles.
I'm actually about to build a crucible.
I need more crucibles.
Oh, then I'll do a fountain.
No, you should get another crucible. You just gotta stop me from getting stunned.
Well, you're sort of in the
Too
back.
late.
Plus, I want the fountain for me to survive.
Fine.
Double boots.
I got a fountain crucible for you.
Should I infuse right now?
If you want.
I can't tell which boots is the boots that's on cooldown, and I'm deeply afraid. All right, I'm not going to sell.
Holy cow, where'd these guys come from? I died.
We're
Run
not-
away, run!
We're not in a clump.
You took too long to shot Playoff Beard.
We're not clump. The whole point was to clump. The whole point was to hashtag clump. You
We did
freaking
clump around
people.
him.
Yeah.
It's clump with the
You
song.
gotta follow me around. You weren't following me around.
Hashtag clump. Holy crap, that was horrible. Oh my god. I'm running all the way to this corner of the map that I never look at.
Gosh.
Leave me alone.
Fountain.
Leave me alone. This did not work out.
Oh god.
This did not work out at all.
I say we try something.
I think
a
it
little
went
more
very
effective.
well. I think it went very well. I was at a positive KDA.
I think we should have switched where you went with the support Catherine and I went with the crystal Adagio. That way we could have
That would have made more sense.
We could have used him to check the bushes and get it like.
I almost feel like we should try again.
I'm playing Lane Catherine next.
All right, you're gonna lane
I'm
Catherine.
gonna Lane Catherine.
Is that enough, or should we try this again where we switch roles?
Like,
I'm gonna Lane Catherine. You guys can do whatever you want. And I will kill
All right,
everyone.
congratulations, Reedy Boo, Master Ivan, and Raptor. You played better than us. You are going to get 500 ice each. Or actually, it was supposed to be 250 ice each, but I just said 500, so I won't take it away from you. So congratulations. You each are getting ice. You can kick them
I'm already kicking
out of
them.
the party because that was
I'm
rude.
gonna invite some other people.
We're going to do one more game, and then we're going to do the reveal. But we're going to do ice right now. So clearly, the keyword has to be clump.
which we failed, and I mean, I was clearly clumping with Zekin at the end. Just saying.
Yeah, this is true. He was with me. You were in base shopping.
Yeah, but we're supposed to clump.
Yeah,
We were clumping.
we were clumping.
All right.
We were totally
You weren't
clumping.
clumping.
Type clump.
You were doing it wrong.
I was not clumping wrong. My clump is fine.
Your clump game is not on point.
I went to the doctor and they said my clump was fine.
You left your clump in base.
Oh my gosh.
Oh boy.
Wow, Metroid is happy. Metroid, spoiler alert, you're a girl.
It's not. Why is Metroid happy?
Isn't this like a 20-year-old spoiler alert?
What?
Seamus?
Samus?
Samus?
You're horrible.
Yeah. That's a spoiler alert for a previous generation. Okay.
Again, stop asking me to play. I am not the party leader. Really?
I am the party leader.
ZKNTL caps is the party leader.
I'm just trying to shift all the spam from me.
Oh my god, that was so horrifying.
That was great. I don't know what
That
you're
was a
talking
cool
about.
game. Did you see that game where that fight where we actually did it right? And
I know, but it was only one.
And, you know,
That's what we needed to do all game long.
but we didn't clump.
Are we going to try again?
No, we're playing Catherine. You guys are playing
He wants Catherine Lane.
I'm playing Captain Lane.
I sort of want to play Cruel. I'm not gonna lie.
Yep.
I mean, should I play Saw or should we
You can
just...
play whatever you want.
This is too non-committal.
I'm Cruel.
I'm playing Catherine.
All right, first winner of Clumpy Ice.
Can you show me how to play Dodger?
The first winner of Very Clumpy Ice is a non-rabbit. A non-rabbit. Congrats.
Is that an anonymous rabbit? Or is
You
it a
win
not something that isn't a
500.
rabbit?
Clumpy Ice. Clumpy Ice is basically like real ice, except clumpier. Okay. Need
It comes in a nice ball of lumps.
player name. Make sure you find your Twitch inbox and reply with your player name, or else your ice will go to Nivmet.
That which would be awful, but not so awful.
Second winner of Clumpy Ice is Toons Maniac. Maybe he's a Vox player. Wins 500 ice. That's right.
Style points.
Clump is real.
Clump.
Clump, clump.
All right.
We'll have to work on our clumping.
Player name.
This is true.
The last winner of Clumpy Ice for this round.
Our clump game is pretty off right now.
And
Y'all
then
work on
we'll
that.
do a one ice winner later too after the next match.
Sounds good to me.
S_F_X.
SFX. Hey, bro. I know that he's
SFX.
actually a
Wins
streamer.
500
actually.
ice.
That is awesome stuff.
Congratulations to
Congrats, man.
SFX.
Oh yeah, make sure if you're not already doing it, follow the channel or else you can't win any ice.
That's
Yeah,
Because
true.
that's the way it works.
Yeah, we
That
probably should have
would,
mentioned that.
we have been mentioning it all throughout.
throughout the other streams.
No, this is today too. I've been
Today?
saying it like crazy.
All right, I'm kicking this game.
All right.
Oh, SFX is actually in this game, but he dropped, so I'm gonna reinvite him.
All right, stop saying clump because it's over. I'm trying to figure out. So, are you gonna be a sustaining crawl? I mean, well, you're clearly a sustaining crawl, but are you gonna like a fountain shiversteel crawl or
I'll probably be
or a
going-
carry crawl?
Oh, I want to get doubles, salvo, shiver steel, breaking point.
Okay,
Center carry, crawl.
okay, but you want to do carry crawl, not
Preferably, yes.
Boom! Starting the game,
Because
kicking
we saw
off this
what,
match.
We saw what happened when
I'm playing Catherine.
I'm playing cruel.
So this is the question. This is the moment of truth. Are we? Yeah, I know I have to pick a hero.
No, you have to hit exit match.
Oh, I have to hit exit match. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
We're gonna restart this match.
Okay. Are we tryharding? Are we doing another
Well,
another theory?
We can do
Comp?
many things.
Well,
I
the
just
way
need
see
to
it,
know if we're tryharding or not.
if
1 second.
they're gonna focus me because I'm cruel and I'm a large threat. Which, if he gets a breaking point on Catherine, he's gonna be building him the moment they start to realize they need to focus him. He's gonna put up his shield, and
This
if they
is
don't
true.
put up his shield, my breaking point will kick in.
What is your point? Who am I playing?
You should play
You
Dodgio.
should play Breaking Point.
Oh, that's good.
There you go.
Dodge
Anything
it.
that uses Breaking Point. We're gonna break
All right.
them to death.
I think
And
a
then not gonna be able to
Dodgio
do
would be
anything
really
about
good.
it.
Oh,
Then I'm doing that.
All right.
I'm gonna do Weapon Arden.
I like it. I like it. Weapon Art is definitely one of my favorite things to play in the game.
All right.
All right. Prepare yourselves.
So the answer to the question is it is not typical tryhard because once again I am going to build a protector incorrectly.
As you want to do.
But this is good. I kind of
think
like this because
protecting is not in your,
hold on.
nature, I guess.
No, but by saying this up front, I kind of give myself cover. I kind of like this because I'm like I'm going to do something really dumb, and then when I have a horrible KDA, it's
got something to
obvious.
blame it on.
Yeah, instead of like when I'm like I'm going to try hard Kashka,
Uh-huh.
and then if I get killed, then I just look really bad.
So what happens if you do really well? Are you just like, I'm awesome?
Yeah, hells
Wow.
yeah.
Remember,
You can't win against them.
I mean, a contract.
Blood for blood. That's right. Arden starting a minion's foot.
Here we go.
Oh wait, shit.
Wait,
oh.
what the? I just said start a contract. I just said that.
I didn't hear you.
Player. Team player.
I was so excited to do a weapon Arden. I didn't buy contract.
Playoff here. Real team player.
Again, I'm starting at this mine because we're slow as hell.
You should be the one with the contract. I need to get
You
my
are
build
Arden.
going. I need to get my build going though if I'm going to weapon Arden. I think you should contract.
No.
Oops. They're missing. There's no one in
Well,
lane.
you have to let me get some of this gold because I need to get to 250
Yeah,
by
I'm
the
gonna
time we
give
get to
you
the
this one
shop.
right here,
350.
actually.
300.
Oh my gosh, that's right. It's more expensive. It's cooler but more expensive now. Gosh, I'm sliding around.
Oh, you took both.
What?
That thing on Catherine is hard.
Oh, I didn't get it. It's Oddfellows Lodge.
You punched the Taka.
Damn you, Oddfellows Lodge.
Hey, I said Gangster Guard, you're pretty awesome.
Yeah.
Okay.
Are you buying it or am I buying it? Who's buying
You
it?
are buying it. You took the money, so I can't even afford
Let's go on this Taka.
I'm coming down. I'm rotating down.
Come to no, Niv. Why are you
I
running
can't
away from
move.
the Catherine?
Why would you go that way?
Why are you running away from the Catherine? Our laner is rotating down.
Careful. Alright, I'm running back up.
I'm going this way.
You're silly. You're all silly. My teammates are silly.
Stop it.
Metria is jumping on. You're surrounded. Playoff beard. You're gonna go down. Goodbye. I'm abandoning
No,
you.
I'm not.
Well, if you're not, then that's amazing.
Come to me. Come to me.
You're not even remotely close to anyone.
I want to stun. I'm gonna jump to the minion. I'm fine.
Oh, you're fine.
Fine.
You're the best.
You're the
But
best.
still.
All right. No, 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 no.
You don't know the words, do you?
No one knows the words. Does anyone actually know the words to that
I believe
song?
it's like something along the lines of "No one's gonna actually get you down."
No one's gonna get you down.
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm getting so many stacks of my
I'm gonna
armor.
fight you for this gold.
I'm gonna.
I want my weapon build going.
Are you? Did you even buy the contract?
No, I couldn't get to the shop.
Oh my god!
All right, I'm buying it now. But I still think it's rude and wrong.
What?
You should let me. All right. I have the contract because you're greedy.
You're the one doing the off-meta build. At least let's have some sort of semblance of something to fall back on. Back camp.
We don't need a backup plan. If you have a fallback plan,
I'm
you
the
will
backup
you will
plan.
fall back to it. You don't want a fallback plan.
Is that how it works?
Yes.
All right.
You need to just go all in and then have no recourse. Because that works out.
No contingency.
Oh, I stole that one.
Hey, Vox is coming down. Oh wait, I'm running up. There are enemies coming into the jungles.
My business is on a 13-second cooldown because I am building weapon. I should probably build an hourglass anyway.
There's a lot of people coming up the lane.
I see Kraken. You can
Hi,
come say
Kraken.
hi. It's our director of UX, Kraken. He's going to be on Friday.
Hello.
I hear a rumor you're going to have a big demo of a feature that's in 1.7 on Friday.
That is a fact.
That sounds like fun.
Nice.
Yeah, that's gonna be good times.
All right. So stay tuned for that on Friday, 2 p.m. Pacific, same time on Friday. That's mine.
Are you winning?
He's
I'm
stealing
gonna
my
assume we're
farm,
winning.
and he's the contractor.
I'm the contractor. What am I building you a house? I'm the general contractor. I'm running very behind. It's gonna cost you 10,000 more ice to build this. All right.
You might actually be a contractor. It sounded pretty official.
This is true.
I did a smiley face.
I just found 2 mines. I
Good.
managed to avoid them though.
It's good when you find their
I have my
presence.
son in 8 seconds.
How's Laning Catherine going for you?
It's awesome. I have 19 CS. Oh, right here.
Oh, this is good. And the
Lane
stars.
Catherine.
Oh, that's what time it is. For anyone who's kind of newer to the game, Catherine does generally not lane at all. She is a damage-soaking tank who normally duo jungles with another member of the team, the jungle carry.
She's easily one of the best supports in our game.
Yeah, reliable stun, reliable silence.
Heavy weapon damage.
Is that what you're building?
Yeah.
Like a book of eulogies?
Sorrow
Put up the
Blade.
builds. Put up the builds.
I have these things. I'm actually ahead in CS. I'm the best.
Catherine! Oh my gosh, against a Vox. Wow. I feel a little bad for that Vox. Oh, he's still here. Oh, you could have dead man.
going.
You gonna get there?
He's too fast.
Because either one of you I can Vanguard
Ouch.
and slow
She had
them.
a super solid Merciless Pursuit, but that Merciless Pursuit was not merciless enough.
Oh my gosh,
True.
there's 2 of them here. Scary times.
I'm coming down.
Oh, let's do this guy. The Vox, on the Vox, on the Vox, on the Vox.
He's going down.
On the Vox.
Oh, he's too
On the
fast.
box.
One more hit.
Oh my god, I can't do
catch
it.
up. He's too fast.
Stupid Sonic Zoom.
Yeah, that.
Screw you, Taka. I'm not afraid of you.
I'm afraid of him.
I'm a
Arden.
little bit afraid.
Pretty sure everybody's afraid.
I'll stun him.
Yeah. Up
That
in
Vox
your
is
pants.
good.
Oh yeah.
Get to Taka! Get to Taka! I'm saving
Oh!
Oh!
Attack me for some reason. Thank you.
Oh!
Stun's up in 1 second.
Oh, that's good. Yeah. We are playing a stupid comp and playing
We are
it well.
not. This is the best comp. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
You have 2 little
You'll never
face.
see Zeke
Yeah.
play not Catherine and Lane now for the rest of
Breaking the meta.
Yeah.
is true.
Watch everyone is going to go today and is going to play. Oh, by the way, I should have mentioned in news. This coming weekend, unless I have the date wrong, is this coming weekend, right? The triple glory thing?
Was
the triple glory.
yeah.
This coming weekend is triple glory.
This is true.
The in-game currency that you can use to unlock heroes and other business and cards.
Oh my god!
That's your problem.
What the hell?
I'm coming.
I'm gone.
Save you.
I'm outie.
So that was Playoff playing his best support role.
Oh my god. Okay.
That's completely your fault.
I'm gonna stun this guy.
So this coming Friday,
Okay,
Friday until Monday at
dead.
8 a.m. Pacific. So Friday to Monday is triple
Playoff
glory.
nowhere to be seen. Save me! Jump to me! Yes!
Yeah.
He'll save you. He won't save me.
Triple glory this weekend. So that
You
is
hear
as
that?
good as it
Triple
gets.
glory.
That is as good as it gets. We've never done a triple glory in the history of the game. You want to play as much as you can this weekend. So you save up a lot of glory. You can use it to unlock heroes or to unlock cards. You use those cards to get the different tiers of skins. I'm on a tier 1 Arden skin right now, this crazy Stormlord Arden. So, ooh, go in on that. Steal from him.
You
Why
need me to
do I
come
throw
down?
the sword?
That
Are you guys
sword
okay?
did things.
All right, there it is. And the
Boop,
yeah,
Did you say like why did I throw it?
yeah,
do you doubt me now?
yeah,
You still doubt me. Okay.
yeah.
He'll always
I
doubt
say
you.
guys want to try and take that gold mine?
So cards drop at the end of matches.
Sure.
No, that's a horrible idea.
No? Okay.
Cards drop.
No, we're doing it.
There. Okay.
We're doing it.
Cards drop at the end of matches. You can also get card packs in the marketplace.
Pockets around here.
Use your glory to get cards.
Okay.
This is going to go horribly wrong, just like I
He's
predicted.
slow. Kill him!
Boom!
Get the Taka! Oh my gosh, we're amazing.
Oh, did we
We
get the
got
gold mine?
Hang on. I got
You
Shiver
got the gold
Steel.
mine.
I got Shiver Steel. Oh, I can't reach it.
I can't reach him
Pop
either.
boots. I pop boots.
We got the gold mine.
That was still good.
Yeah.
Holy
So now that we have control of the gold mine, that will. Oh, I could have gone on that.
Hey,
one.
I'm just getting my stacks of armor.
So that pays out gold to us. Now you see that little dial in the middle of the mini map. We'll continue to fill up. When it fills up, we'll get another payout of gold. It's a capture and hold point, so the enemy
Oh.
team can try to take it away from
Take
us
that.
at any time.
Okay.
My gauntlet's
I
up.
just want stacks I just want stacks. I'm here for stacks. I have her slowed. She's
Oh.
slowed. Get her. Oh my god.
Yeah, that's a perfect freaking gauntlet, if you ask me.
I'm out. Peace.
Okay.
Who needs help?
That's right. Everybody.
Nib Matt.
I think we're okay. Unless Taco
Taka's
decides to show
gonna
up
be
all of a
like-
sudden.
Turn on
Yeah.
Good job, guys.
Oh no! Oh no!
I'm gonna take this.
I wish we had the spectator set up.
I'm
I'd
gonna
love
go
to
get
just
the-
shoutcast this. This is incredible.
That was amazing.
I know we haven't done that well today. Oh, up here, Curl, up here.
I'm on my
Okay,
way.
I'm
I'm on my
on
way.
it,
Don't
I'm
worry.
on it.
I
Map
got
awareness.
I see it. but
Map awareness,
I
people.
needed to heal.
this. I'm gonna ping you.
All right.
Question
What
mark
else?
thingy?
No, you're getting question mark pinged.
What? I told you activated it first. Get out of here. Oh god. No, never mind. You can stay. I guess I'll get out of here. Okay, I only need like another.
Yes, Burnmuck's Vangloria is completely free to play, free download, free to play. Always 6 heroes in the free rotation that you can play in the casual queue.
Pretty sure this is the best Catherine build I've ever come up with.
I think Taka
What's
just
the build?
counter jungle does.
Oh, a serpent mask.
That's
Interesting.
rude.
Yeah, so download Vangloria on iOS or Android. It is only on mobile devices. It's 100% cross-platform, so if you have some friends that are on Android and you have an iPad, you can play with them. Absolutely. So download the game, and it's good times. You can put !download in chat to see get download links. Oh my God, it's all these people.
All these people.
It's Nostreb.
This game looks so awesome.
Let's get 'em, let's get 'em.
I gotta check this out.
Oh, we're
She's
gonna
slowed,
kill
he's
your
slowed.
face.
Exceptions is
she's
we love
slowed,
it.
she's
Carry
slowed.
Catherine. Carry Catherine is amazing.
Smite.
So these two are the ones who will probably do the demonstration on Friday. We're going to have a feature reveal that people are going to really like, especially if you're into cards and skins. Oh, and that is some more damage up in your face.
This is surprisingly effective.
I'm 2-0.
Hey,
I'm 3-0. I don't know what you're talking about.
So basically we have arch rivals in the lore, Arden and Catherine. Actually, no, because I'm wearing the skin where he turned to the Storm Queen.
this
So
is true.
we are allies, and then we have Curl, an undead rocker because of his skin. The death metal Curl skin. Doesn't really make a lot of
He's
sense.
just here to party.
Yeah.
Guys, we're great at this game.
If Carrie Catherine
To
is not
party.
a thing, then next thing, Weapon Celeste is going to be real.
I've tried it. It went okay.
So on Friday, tune in for a big demonstration. It will relate to the card system with Kraken and Nostrab here.
I think this is legitimately a good build on Catherine.
Do you have a break point?
I'm getting a breaking point.
Where's your breaking
I have my Serpent's Mask. I have a breaking point. They're not going to be able to kill me. I'm going to like, heal up all the damage they do to me. This is brilliant.
You take a ton of damage, you activate the shield, then you heal during that point.
Yeah.
Make sure there's not a trap down here.
Genius.
And then you
Taka
punch them
just
in-
steal our crap
and
again?
you punch them in the face really hard.
I'm so sick of this Taka.
I'm sick of you taking gold. I'm just
You
gonna take...
have taken all...
Oh! I know where you are!
I'm
I know
coming.
where you are!
I'm coming,
now you're
friend.
trapped! Oh my gosh, yeah, you stun your face. Yeah, I just procced all that damage. Where are you? You took a half an hour to get there, Zken.
I'm doing things.
This is going to be fine anyway because I did so much damage output before I died.
It's all you. It's all you, buddy. I'm on my way.
Here we go. Was that reflex block?
That was incredible.
Yeah.
That's an
So
ace.
there's some ace action.
Ow.
All good.
They're incredible.
13 breaking point stacks. Climbs pretty high.
Very nice. I got my breaking point after this.
I got
Oh
my
my
breaking
goodness.
point tension bow.
I just
Very
realized
nice.
you guys are triple breaking point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I have to steal. Hang on, I need to make a point. I'm
it's
going to this jungle
completely-
to take this. No, we need to take the jungle.
Hi,
you're
DZ,
right.
hi DZ Live on Twitch. If you're not watching DZ, he has instant replay, he has crazy technology, he has player profiles, the cutting edge of Vainglory streaming, so check him out for
And it's
sure.
just a super fun stream too.
Yeah, along with all the
Oh,
other
get 'em!
amazing broadcasters that are watching
I'm
today.
silencing him. I got him.
To the wall, baby. Oh god. No, you slowed me.
Hashtag
I don't
clump.
have my breaking point yet.
Hashtag clump. I want some of the fun.
I'm gonna stun her for good measure.
Stone Cold Stunner?
I'm a stone cold stunner.
Wait, I got.
You got stunned out your dash. Wow, I haven't seen that before. That's
I've
incredible.
seen it a couple times. It's just like very, very, very unlikely.
It is. It's a very quick dash.
Gotta get the timing, I guess.
Yeah. All
I
right.
just want 50 gold. Is that so wrong?
I'm gonna buy my breaking point.
There it is, folks. Triple breaking point.
So the other team just stack up on armor.
Guys.
And then we get bone sauce for
Guys!
this. I'm on my way, friend.
Oh, let's do this thing!
Where's your shield?
He's slowed. He's slowed. Get him. Get him. Get her.
Oh, I face planted!
No!
I'm leaving the fight in shame. I'm leaving the fight in shame.
That was so close.
I face
Oh, I
planted.
crit her for 400.
I face planted my gauntlet, and I will leave the fight in shame.
Whoa, whoa, whoa,
You got
whoa.
your breaking
Calm down,
Get
buddy.
out of here, bro.
Calm down. He's going right here. Oh, there he is.
I pride myself on
Uh-oh.
not face planting any gauntlet
We need
walls.
to get out of here. I think we've overstayed our welcome.
Yeah.
no,
he's
we
coming for
haven't.
you.
No, he's gonna jump on me. I'm gonna stun him, and he's gonna die.
I
Oh,
feel-
I have no energy.
I feel
Oh,
deep,
you can stun it.
there may
Okay,
be a flaw in
now,
your plan.
now we're gonna. Oh boy.
You're
deep,
good
deep,
at that,
deep
aren't
shame.
you?
So we're gonna hang out in the try, or
No,
you're gonna
we're
recall.
leaving.
Oh my pants!
Oh,
Oh, my
boy.
goodness, the
Oh,
pants!
boy.
Oh, he just K-tanned away from my
Oh.
damage.
Oh, boxes.
Oh, that's a proc!
Worth it.
Oh, the tangent bow in your
Hey,
face.
I'm 7, 1, and 8 right here. I think
Not
I'm
bad,
doing
not
pretty
bad.
well.
Dude, I'm 2, 1, and 9
Well, wait.
on this Fox. Oh, that
Well,
did
I'm-
absolutely
they've
nothing.
7, 1, and
I'm
8.
leaving you alone. Goodbye.
They're
Goodbye.
both 7, 1, and 8.
He's gonna be
That
7,
is-
2, and 8
Goodbye.
now.
Goodbye.
Or maybe not. He's doing pretty well.
I need energy! Damn it!
Goodbye.
Oh!
Goodbye.
Good try, good
You were
try.
crawling him so well.
Goodbye.
I know! Someone left me.
Goodbye.
Yeah, Evan.
Who would that be?
Playoff fear. Ditching people.
Oh, they can't get that. It's too late. It's too late. It's too late. Are they gonna try to do a Kraken now though?
Everybody's
Oh, they're
going
here.
Look at that.
I'm coming.
Oh, I'm coming over the wall. Oh, you're so sad now. You are so sad. That's how you gauntlet. That's
Careful,
a clutch
you're by
gauntlet,
yourself, bro.
people.
I'm dead.
I'm not
and
even
with-
scared.
That's a clutch gauntlet, people.
You think I'm scared? I'm not.
What are you doing? 1v2.
1v2ing him.
I'm coming in.
buddy.
I'm coming in, and I'm procking my tension bow. Oh my god, but you're kiting.
Zken just doesn't know.
Yeah.
Nice.
Do you know who I am?
my
I am.
Yeah.
I'm Carrie Catherine.
Very Catherine.
You don't mess with that.
Carry Cat. Oh my god. Oh my god, the Catherine's here. Why is the Catherine here? Oh, she didn't kill me. She should have totally killed me.
Oh.
All right. That's fine with me.
All right.
Oh, because the taco was there. That's why. I'm like, why would she turn around?
She gave you that moment.
Why would she
that
turn around?
moment.
Because the Taka's sitting in the brush waiting to execute me. You
Oh, you.
swarmy bastard.
All right. We have our 3 breaking points. You got some armor.
What am I going to do
We're
now?
good to go.
I think I want another Shiver Steel.
Good luck.
Thank you. Thank you. I'm ready. I'm ready to fight.
Get rid of my
Oh, I'm coming down.
Iron Guard
Oh,
contract.
I'm going the other way.
You know what? I'm gonna take a weapon infusion. Is what
Where
I'm
are
gonna
you?
do.
Trying to.
Oh, you guys are fighting without me again. Hashtag
Well,
clump.
we're winning.
Hashtag
Hey,
clump.
where are you going? Where are you going? Stay with us. You're
She's
a friend.
slowed. She's slowed. She's still slow. I'm ulting.
Hashtag clump. Yeah, if you want
I got-
the cool
I got the
emotes that
stack.
we use in chat, subscribe to Vainglory Broadcasters. The Kraken ones are DZ, and Shinkaigen has an unbelievably cool Kraken. At least let me get a hit in.
Nope.
Freaking people.
Not today.
What's that accent?
I don't know.
Is that your Exlana textbook Scar accent?
I guess so.
I'm gonna proc this business.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna stun this guy. He's gotta be slowed. I'm using my B. He's getting.
Oh, you're not
killed.
leaving.
He
You're
is.
not leaving. He's
stuck
on the
in here with
wall.
us.
He's definitely on the wall. Yeah, he's there. He's just hiding. Oh, I'm gonna die though. Just to give him good a chance. It's a little charity.
Got him.
Yeah. I have 11 assists.
Ah!
That's the only important number to
Still-
look at.
Oh, I'm okay. I'm still alive.
No, there's no limit to how. So Catherine's heroic perk is she gets 1 armor and 1 shield every time she does a stun on an enemy hero. So
you?
there's no limit to how much she can get from that. There's no limit.
This is true.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go down here, buy me an infusion, and then we're gonna go kick some more butt.
Yeah.
Because we're awesome.
My infusion's got plenty of time on it. But my boots are done, so I'm going to rebuy them.
Sounds good.
Here we go. Oh, man, I want to be part of the fun. You should at least put the camera on the fun.
On the fun?
Yeah, put the camera on the fun in over here. Kraken.
Oh.
Put the camera on Kraken. Ah, they just took it. You're not much of a director.
I was busy buying things and fighting people. Or not really fighting people, but I was busy doing things. And
Next
buying
time we
things.
got to have a spectator in these games for our viewers. All
I'm
right.
going in. We're
That is a
fighting.
true sentence.
I'm running back out. I'm going back
Why
in.
don't we all have flares?
Who needs flares?
Why are we on such crack that we're not carrying flares? Makes no sense. Oh, you're going to die. Thank you for coming and visiting me.
He is dead.
Are there any left?
No, it's just
Any left for me?
She sucked me out of the
Is he
dash.
coming
right
on me?
when-
Are you
at
serious?
point.
You're okay.
I just
Stunning
drew them
him.
away from the turret.
He's slowed. He's slowed. He's done. We got him.
Smokin' Pancake? That's his name? Smokin' Pancake?
No.
Smokin' a Pancake. Interesting.
Smoke any pancakes?
Let's go to the left
Wow.
side of it. So if she
Triple
wants to
breaking
stop
point.
Stop us, she has to come
Triple
to
Shiver Steel.
I like how we're just like rotating around like in opposite directions. And we're
Alright.
slowed. She's slowed. She's slowed. Get her.
Is she
Oh.
slowed?
We're diving this. Oh god,
No,
no, we're not.
we're
We're not. We're not.
I regret everything.
Are you going to throw?
Why lead her? Why
Yeah.
did you lead me into
I
that?
blame you.
You could have at least
Why,
waited.
why lead her?
You could have at least waited 2 seconds for me to respawn, you freaking people.
All planned.
I'm going to just sit here.
So
Get me another infusion. Yeah.
So
You're
yeah,
going to try for a turret?
that happened.
We still have a reveal coming in this stream, so stay tuned for that. After this match, we have more ice, and we'll see what happens in this game. Yeah, still have a reveal that I think people are going to quite enjoy.
Mm-hmm.
There might be a hint in what's happened in this action. Oh my god, look at the size of that jungle minion, or that lane minion. Jeepers.
It's pretty
All right,
big.
you're going to wish you were gone, Taka, but now you're stuck here.
I'm
You're
gonna sign
stuck
some.
here and you're
Boom.
dead. And that is how you Arden.
I am going in.
Take notes at home, people. What is that errant throw
was
sword?
trying
That is not how you crawl.
I'm finding Vox. I'm looking for a Vox.
Come back here, Catherine.
It'll be up in 40 seconds. Don't worry about it.
Let's be friends.
Let's be friends. Let's be friends. Why am I singing the A-Team song? All right. Let's go, Nimet.
Woo!
Here we go. Grandpa Arden is coming.
He's slowed.
That
He's
wait for it
slowed.
didn't do jack.
He's slowed.
He's
Goodbye!
done. He's
Oh,
done.
did I even get
She
credit
slowed
for the
too.
kill?
I have 2 shiver
I
skills,
slowed
guys.
too.
It's okay. Oh god, she
All
got
right,
shield.
let's end the game.
I'm punching
Yeah,
things.
seriously.
Punching.
Who's
Punching.
throwing enough?
Punching. Don't stun me. I'm trying to just end the game.
Good game. See?
We
Lance
did it!
Catherine. Very powerful. Incredible.
I'm going to jump to Nivmet.
Highly recommended.
Whee! All right.
Alrighty.
That's it.
Good game to Smoking Pancake,
Nice
Metroid,
job, guys.
and Drew Deezy.
Congratulations to us and
Thank you very
not
much for
them,
playing.
but thanks for trying.
It was fun. And now,
And that's
Wait,
why
wait.
the
And
contingency
Wait,
plan.
cue it up. I
remember?
got to do ice giveaway.
alright. And now, for some ice giveaways.
All right.
I just want to point out the contingency plan thing that I said earlier.
Mm-hmm.
We just chose to use the primary plan with the contingency plan at the same time.
All right.
Exactly.
So Lane
Yeah.
Good
Catherine.
plan. Good plan.
Lane Catherine proved to be the best. So type Cath to win ice. Cath. All right.
I'm gonna go type in cat.
Let the vertigo-inducing spam begin.
And then, we'll have a thing.
Then we're gonna have our reveal,
And then,
and then we'll probably host somebody.
this is true.
Who are we gonna host? Just giving it a minute for people to register their business.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
In this brief moment,
It's
if
free
you don't
fresh
have
bit.
Vainglory, you should download it on Android or
true.
iOS. Just look it up, people.
Best game I've ever played.
We appreciate it. It is.
Well, because of you guys, I stopped
good
playing
game.
everything else.
Yes, we've done it. We've converted one.
Yeah.
All planned.
It's your fault. It's your fault I quit everything.
The beginning of our world domination has begun.
Truly super
Okay.
evil.
Alrighty, so we're gonna do. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna hand out 2 winners of 500 ice, I think, and then we're gonna give 1 winner 1 ice. So he joins the 1 ice guild, and then
There
we'll
we go.
reveal a thing.
Yeah, so for the people who don't know the deal with the One Ice Guild, what that is you only get 1 ice, which is good for absolutely nothing. Except that it also puts you in a special guild that you can only enter by winning 1 ice on the stream.
This is true.
Not by having some weird math, but only by winning 1 ice on the stream.
Yep.
And those players, they practice together. They practice like 4 times a day, like at least 5 hours a day.
I don't know about that.
And they train like Olympians. And then they can challenge like Money in the Bank in WWE. They can challenge any champion at
when
any
they
time.
feel they are ready.
Yeah, so they can challenge Unknown, they can, which is just the European champions. They can challenge Gangstars, which is the NA champions. They can challenge Infamous, the Southeast Asia champions, Hunters from China.
Yep.
Whatever, like, and tell us in advance because we'll probably make it actually happen.
Yeah.
Because if you just shout at the rafters, we want to challenge,
Yeah.
they might not be there. So tell us in advance, and they get to play. They get to take on the champions. And if they win, then that professional team or that reigning champion team can never play Vainglory again.
Ooh.
No, that's not true. That's not true at all.
We will delete their accounts.
But the One Ice Guild, they can get stomped by a really good team and feel really good about it. That might
not.
also not happen. Maybe they'll perform well.
Yes.
Exceptions, chocolate balls, all those amazing members of the One Ice Guild. So someone will get added to the One Ice Guild. But first, a 500 ice winner, MK Killing 63
Wasn't it 250?
Yeah, whatever.
wins.
500 it is.
500
I don't know, I've
ice.
been doing 500 today.
500 ice.
We have so many viewers.
Congratulations.
We have so many viewers. I
really
wanted to
generous.
be nice. Need player.
Why didn't you feel
name.
generous for me in the jungle?
Hey, it worked
Learning.
out, didn't it? That worked. I'm really good
Clap
with
your
that.
hands. Working on a jungle game.
Stelio Kraken wins 500
Oh, don't
ice.
steal my Kraken.
Congratulations.
I need my Kraken.
But that feeling you get when you still cracking.
Well, I'm
Start.
sending all of you messages. You have to respond to the message with your player name. Otherwise, Nibmek gets your ice.
I'm really hoping that, at least one person, look at it this way. Any ice that goes to my account, in a way, you're a part of my account now. So, just say.
All right, and now for the One Ice winner, Nibmet, would you do the honors? Drum roll, please.
Cath won.
No,
No.
that was weird. You did a thing with your chesticle area.
Testicles plus money.
All right.
Ever heard this one before?
Spectacles, testicles, watch wallet? No?
Yes.
What is going on?
Who is the newest member of the One Ice Guild?
You're gonna make me pronounce this?
Yeah.
Dynamic Gaming.
Dynamic Gaming. Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Congrats.
Dynamic.
You
It's dynamic
only
gaming.
get 1 ice, but you're in the 1
And in the
ice
meantime,
field.
woo, you guys
Find-
can totally not read that.
Oh.
Evil Finn says
Hi,
hi
Evil
from
Finn.
Zurich. And there's a nice little picture there too.
Where's Zurich?
Congratulations,
It
Dynamic.
is in Switzerland.
All right, that's it. Stop spamming Catherine. Those are all the winners for the day. But now,
And this is
as if it were planned, we're going to have a reveal.
in T-minus 10, 9,
That's a long countdown.
5, 2, -3, 0.
Probably use whole numbers next time.
We're
It's
not
a
even
thing.
going to tell you what this is.
It's gorgeous.
You can speculate.
All you want.
Speculate. Speculate is not a word. We're not even going to tell you what this is right now. We told you it was a small reveal, but a meaningful one. You can decide what this is.
Yep.
You can go on Twitter and in the forums and decide for yourself. But this will be in 1.7.
It will be.
The next major update.
This is true. And now, to close off our stream,
That looks
we
so
will
intimidating.
host someone awesome.
Yeah, we're going to host Gibbs. Gibbs is a member of Gangstars. He is vainglorious. He is one of the best players that is live. He does lessons too, which is really cool.
Yeah.
Like you can take private lessons with him on Vainglory and improve your game. But he's really, really good at explaining as he plays what he's doing, what other people are doing, what they should be doing. He has really fun sub wars on Sundays if you
Oh, yeah.
subscribe to his channel. So please make me proud by doing a huge Super Evil Mega Raid of Gibbs. So
Yep.
I've got to go join that.
everyone please go there and type Super Evil Mega Raid. You have to go there and chat with him or else he can't see it. He might have a little bit of ice to give away. I just made that up, but I can make it true.
Okay.
And so go to Gibbs' channel and give him some love for us. He's a really great broadcaster. And
That's all.
we haven't done it for a while, so good to say him. All
That's
right,
all, folks.
that's it.
See you on Friday.
Thank you for joining us.
Farewell.
Bye-bye.
Bye, everyone.